Taran. Tarin. Taran the Sharp, because of his sharp tongue. And his preference to wind people up. But yeah, so you make it to Rakird without him antagonising the guards too much. Nobody's attacked you yet. So the journey so far has been very peaceful, which is unsurprising when you're surrounded by armed soldiers. But as you come into this Elvish port town on the side of this big massive river that you have to get across, you see the banners and the colours of the elves that attacked you previously and that you defeated previously. You see guards on the wall, and there will be like an elf shaman standing at the entrance with the two guards, and he is kind of like he's got this thing made out of like sticks and leaves, and he seems to just be like shaking it over people as they come in and nodding to the guard, and the guards let them pass. One of your soldiers goes up to the front of the gate, starts having a conversation with these guards, obviously requesting access to the town, beds for the night if needed, or passage at least for crossing over the river. Godfrey, you're standing nearest kind of Shadir as he's like on his what was it called, the palanquin? Yeah. And this is maybe the first time during this trip so far that he like looks visibly nervous. He keeps like looking around as if he's like checking the position of everyone and where they're all placed. Well, it's all you guys standing outside. Yeah, he's looking over the guards and like watching what's going on, and then you can see his eyes moving around just like his surroundings.
An eye out, more alert, I guess.
I'm sure. I mean, it's just you guys outside. You might see a couple of guards further out of the town walls, like on patrol and just checking around the edges of the jungle, the tree line. But I mean, nothing looks out of the ordinary. It's quite a small town. You know, it's probably got like 100 people or so in it. And it has these like large rafts, and it just looks like a giant like leaf for a sail attached to a massive like raft or barge. It doesn't look very well. It's definitely not seaworthy, but it's just for crossing this river. But it looks almost as if it's been like grown or shaped out of the forest specifically for this purpose. Is there anything you want to do?
I think we're just getting everyone setting head off, basically. Like I said, we arrived here during the day, didn't we? So
yes, there'll be like noon when you get here.
I guess consult with Dage and Shadir. Ask him like, what's the plan? Like, what do you want to do? We crossing the river now, or waiting for morning?
Well, it depends on the elves. You know, when they give us passage. If they allow us to go across just now, we will move across just now.
Do we know which clan of elves it is? Because
Is the
Laurel.
Yeah.
Are those the ones that hate us? And I really wish Dardo would keep that quietly, but he would probably say that out loud.
No.
Good.
That was the Ikavandir.
Well, I mean, you did kill a bunch of Laurel.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Yeah. Not unless the Ikavandir told them. Right?
technically, they don't even know it was us, so.
Well, one of them got away.
One guy got away. But I mean, like, there's plenty of other people in the world. I doubt we'll be immediately recognized.
Yeah, there's lots of other groups that have a demon dwarf wandering around.
And listen. It doesn't mean we'll be immediately recognized, alright? Or that word spread to here already.
Instantly, one of the guards points at you and goes, "It's them!"
You just gotta walk in like you own the place. It's fine.
No carousing then. No carousing.
There would be opportunity to crowd here if you stayed, yeah. But after a short amount of time, you're like waved in. Each of you has to pass in through the archway, past the guards, and this shaman, this magic man, is like waving over everyone as they pass through. First few guards go through, Tannic, you go through, everything's fine. Durdle, you step up to him, and he waves it over you, and you immediately feel like this like rough, tingling sensation across your skin.
Oh, fun. I'm guessing like sort of like this fairly static prickliness.
The shaman like leans into you and goes, "Where do you hail from, traveler?"
I actually can't remember the name of the city that he comes from.
Jeunesse.
Jeunesse.
Jeunesse. Yeah.
I have not seen your kind down these parts before. Where are you originally from?
Really far north.
And what is the nature of your curse?
I mean, can you not really tell? Startle just sort of like open palm sort of looks at the guy.
You are cursed though, correct?
I mean, like, mate, I look like a fucking demon. like I think it's very clear. I mean, I didn't choose to be this way. Kind of how I was born.
Can you give me a charisma check? Do you want to use your luck to reroll that?
Yeah.
It increased by 5.
He considers for a second and then just gives you a wry smile. And he's like, and he nods to the guard and they allow you in.
It's like, the thing is, I can't help but think that Turtle does look very intimidating because he's in full plate mail with these big fuck off horns.
Yeah, you're a demon. Shadir,
Cheers, pal.
yeah,
He saunters in.
Shadir has like servants and assistants like waved in. Godfrey, once more when he kind of like, he's holding it up as if he's going to shake over you, and he immediately just kind of stops. And he goes into his like robes and pulls out a pair of small skulls on a wooden string and holds them up to you.
Skulls on a necklace.
Like tiny skulls, as if they're the skulls of like maybe a very small monkey or something like that. And holds them up like it's just like displaying it to you so you can see them, as if he's like waiting for a response.
Why am I supposed to know what this means?
How much do you know about the Lost?
Is that the symbol for the lost? Am I supposed to know this thing?
Well, how much are you like into the Lost? How much do you know about the practice of worshipping them?
I would think just because it's something that people don't worship, and the fact that I do it, I'd have to know, I guess, quite a bit about it.
Okay, well, you would recognise that this is like a talisman that those that worship the Lost would carry.
Okay, so now I got a question. We found a skull pendant before. Is this like the same thing?
Where was that from? Remind me.
I don't remember. We killed some people in the jungle, and like this was on one of them, and it was like a skull pendant. I think it was actually. Was it the elf guy?
Yes, it was the self assassin that had the skull.
Yeah.
He didn't have the two small ones though, right?
I don't know. You just told me it was a skull pendant, and I just took it. I was like, I'm just gonna take everything, so I took it.
Yeah, I think that's different. It's not the same one because I think it's Swindle found this pendant in the other game on someone, is what I'm thinking of. So no, it'd be different.
Okay. So it's a skull pendant, and like, what does it symbolize in the religion? Like,
Well, the lost are the two lost gods, so it's the two small skulls are supposed to symbolize the two lost gods.
I don't like. I guess I would just greet him. Like, I'm not sure how what you respond. Someone holds up, like if a guy that was Christian held up a cross to me, I'd just be like, oh, that's cool, you know, like, like, hey. Hello, brother. Like, I don't know what you would say to that. That's just kind of weird to me.
But you just acknowledge it, is what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, with that, he doesn't even bother waving it over you, and he just like nods to you and nods to the guard to let you in. And I think he would do something similar with Braz, because Braz is also magical and has a god.
I'm just not sure we should be talking about that in front of public people, you know. So like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like it's like when Masons show each other their Mason ring or their pendant or something.
Right.
They just give each other a nod, like they know. It's kind of like that. He was just looking for you to like acknowledge it as if
Acknowledge
like,
it? Okay.
Yes, that's what this is.
Okay.
Sure. But you will all get waved through, including Little York. And then you just come into the town itself, and it's kind of set in the trees. You know, the jungle like goes right up to the edge of the waterway, and then there's just these big rafts that kind of sit there with the big leaf sails. You can see one of them's just been kind of like pulled in just now, and there's like a wagon on it with a couple of oxen, a loxodon that's kind of like herding them along, and it's kind of just been pulled into the dock. And then you can see Shadir and the lieutenant colonel who's leading the soldiers like talking to the harbour master, presumably trying to like barter away across. The guards that you're with, the soldiers, I mean, they're mostly like in the same sort of formation with you all lined up, but you see a couple of them kind of like going off and talking to some of the elves that are like manning the stalls along the streets in the marketplace. There'll be a lot of like activity of people like moving around and trading and selling stuff like that, even though there's not a lot of like people here. Shadir will come back after a little while and say, okay, well, we will be travelling today, but we'll have to wait a couple of hours while they prepare the barge. I've done this quite a few times before. It looks a little unsteady, and you might wonder if it's going to make the journey across okay, but these people have been doing this for many, many years, and they know what they're doing. Just don't let none of you are nervous on the water, are you?
I just kind of look at Dirtle. That'd be the only guy I'd worry about, I guess. Oh, his plate armor.
You just have me in the center of the vessel.
Because the edge is like a large rectangular raft that you stand on. There's no guardrails or no hull to it, anything like that. So you're just floating like right on the water surface.
Oh god, this is not gonna go well.
So
yeah, that.
So if you have faith that, you know, things are gonna go well, why do you seem so nervous?
Excuse me? Nervous?
I don't know.
Why would you say I'm nervous?
You know, just your mannerisms.
No, I'm not nervous, my friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, we can't protect you if you don't tell us what's really happening.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, we don't care how the mission goes. Our only priority is protecting you. So if there's something we should know, you should probably tell us.
Okay, why don't you make a charisma check for me?
Wait, let's see details. Charisma.
He shakes his head. He's like, I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing untoward here. I'm not hiding anything. Nothing you and your comrades need to worry about.
No.
Those
No.
poor rescued be dropping off in this town.
I'm using my luck.
Okay.
I don't like not having information. I did bad. Okay. Luck didn't help me.
I love it when we get into your luck so early.
I don't like not having information. That's dangerous.
So you turn to you, he's like, while the soldiers are loading up our supplies, you have a couple of hours. You can wander around town if you want. There'll be there will be like a tavern and a gambling house and stuff like that.
Did we leave those townspeople? Did we not save or something? Or is it people we saved last time? Are we just taking it, dropping them off here as well?
Yes, the villagers. Yes, they'll be here.
Yeah. I'll probably take those villagers down to the guild hall or something and make sure they're safely signed there.
There will not be a guild hall here. It's too small a town. You would have to go east to the main Elvish city, where there would be a guild hall.
Oh well, I'll just do my usual. Go to if the guards and all that are going towards the bars, I'll go and join them at the bar.
I think I'll talk to the villagers about anything out of the ordinary going on around. Maybe like, I don't know, like there's strange things happening.
Does anyone remember anything about what the villagers said and encountered? They were, because I'm trying to remember what they were even found in. They were tied up in a cave, weren't they? And it was bandits.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of something. I think we killed something to get them.
No, I don't think you just did any fighting during this journey.
Oh, we saved them from something, or we found them. I think
We found a bunch of random villagers. Yeah, they were just like we just happened upon them.
Yeah, they were in a cave or something. Right?
Thing.
Yeah.
It was bandits that had attacked their village. That was the story, right?
Yeah, that's what they gave us anyways.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, you can talk to him, surely. What would you want to ask him?
There's like anything out of the ordinary, like this, the people in the village, anything out of the ordinary has happened around this village. Like I'm trying to figure out what he's nervous about. Like, I don't know, strange symbols or people going missing or animals turning up dead in weird ways, anything like that.
Sure, when you see, like, people going missing, it's like, well, obviously we were kidnapped, but there were some others that were kidnapped the night previously. We assume that the same bandits took them as well, but they were not kept with us, and we haven't seen any bodies or any signs of where they might have been taken.
What about the other people in the village? Like that's who I was asking. Like the people who live in this village, right? That's who.
Okay, so it's the elves that live here because this is the elvish village. These are humans, and they're from like a human village out in the jungle.
Why would you asking the elves, like the people in the city, like anything weird been happening around here?
You need
to talk to me.
Yeah, you need to give me you're going for the civilians, not the guards and stuff, right?
Yeah, civilians. I can still roll charisma.
Yeah, give me a charisma roll anyway. Just see how much information they give you. Oh, okay, yes, that one, of course. Yes, they tell you recently there was a merchant here, a jewel merchant, who was robbed. Some thieves broke in to like a secure stash that he had here and made off apparently with some jewels that were worth a fortune. Other than that, they will talk to you about the Ekvander, and the war that's been going on between them and the Lorel. They will mention the woman, the enchantress of the swamp, who has poisoned the mind of the Ekvander king and has set them against their Lorelian brothers. So that's like their viewpoint of what has happened.
Right. That's how they're justifying the war. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the everyday person, that's just what they think has happened. That's what they think. They think this is, it wasn't just she was like a peasant woman. It's like she's some kind of witch from the swamp that is like enchanted him. Because why else would somebody ever do this?
Right.
And they also will talk about there has been confrontation, like skirmishes, with reptilians to the southeast border of this kingdom, which borders like the cursed swamps.
Well, we ran into lizard men as well. None that really stands out.
But nobody's been kidnapped, nobody's gone missing, anything like that. There was just a heist from thieves recently.
Well, that's all I'll be spending my time doing.
What about you, Durdle?
I'm trying to remember. My memory is absolutely shockingly bad.
That's fine. My brain is mush today. Or if you want to just go drinking with Tannic, you can just go drinking with Tannic.
I feel like he'd probably want to go and see the other entertainment. He's been doing a lot of drinking lately.
Okay, so there will be like a gambling house, like I said, and there'll be cards, games of chance, rolling dice and things like that. But there will be a couple of elves out like the backyard sort of section, and they are blindfolded and both given like a knife, and they're kind of like blind fighting, and everybody's like taking bets, who's going to draw first blood, who's going to win the bout. Is it going to be because someone gives up or because someone is like too winded or exhausted? You can take like an outside bet that somebody's going to like walk into the wall and knock themselves out.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is something that Durdle is definitely going to find a lot more fun.
Sure. So they put like the little red bandanas on these shirtless elf guys who like stripped down to the waist, and they pull out like a little dagger each, and then someone else is going like dun, 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 dun.
Please tell me like one of their arms are tied to each other. Like...
No, but they'll have the other arm tied behind their back, so they've just got their like
okay,
knife
so
arm.
they don't even know where each other are. They're just blindly flailing.
Yeah, they've got to try like sense where each other is.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like Duriel will be throwing coins in at this and sort of like heckling and jeering and cheering at the same time.
Give me a wisdom roll. How much?
11?
How much did you want to gamble?
Oh, I don't actually have that many gold coins. Probably all of his coins, which is about 10 silver and 15 copper. Like he's willing to throw all of it in.
Okay, so you're going to lose your 10 silver and 15 copper.
Yep. Because I'm just imagining him just going, yeah, another one. He just keeps like just handing over money for more bets, and then he's like, wait a minute, where's all my money?
I mean, your years of experience in the fighting pit, you know how to pick a fighter when you see one. But evidently not. Or at least not in these conditions.
He's not good with elvish blind knife fighting. It's like, I didn't see him stabbing the brick like that. And these are wooden buildings. Where did the brick come from?
Tannic, can you give me a con roll? I'm interested to see when you're drinking, if someone gets you drunk enough, you can be persuaded to participate in a knife fight. No, I mean you can choose to if you want to, but they will not be able to persuade you if you don't want to.
It's Tannic, and he arcs with them as well, so possibly could be convinced.
I mean,
Well, is actually how many of the guards are actually having like drinks, or a few of those guards doing different things.
No, the guards that are accompanying you, they will not be in the tavern drinking. So they might be milling about, killing time in the street and the marketplace and things like that, but they're not going to be going into the drinking house or the gambling house.
I think Tannic's going to be sensible because something he doesn't trust, right, since the numbers have been getting lower each time, and he has been noticing the numbers of the guards have been getting lower.
Yes, and even before you kind of gather after a couple of hours at the dock, you will notice like another handful of guards, another 4 of them, have kind of like petered off, wandered off, or set off in a different direction, and don't seem to be present.
Apologies if you asked me something there. Paula says hi, everyone.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so, and yeah, another 4 guards have disappeared, so I think that takes us down to 14 out of the 25 guards remain.
Wow, they just keep disappearing.
But nothing strange happening, ain't that right, Mr. Ambassador?
Well, I mean, I'm asking you, but I'm not hiding anything from you. The guards are here to escort us. I'm not sure what other duties they have that they would be peeling off this way. You would have to ask the Lieutenant Colonel.
Eventually, you're gonna have nobody left to protect you.
Well, I have you. That's why
Oh.
you're here, right?
Like, I just
Yeah.
gotta say, that's gonna be the most threatening thing Godfrey has ever said.
People just keep disappearing. Nothing we can do about it.
I mean, you could ask the lieutenant if you wanted, or ask him to ask the lieutenant if you needed an answer.
No, I'm sure he has the answer. He just don't want to share the answer.
I'm going to try and buddy up with one of the guards and have a wee bit drunk, and I'm going to get York to try and help me convince him to come join us at the bar. And then what I'm going to do is actually try and drug him a little to try and get sort of truth bit more, so it'll be a bit more whimsical on his tongue.
I could just see you just going up to Braz and just going, Braz, see some of those stimulants. You got any downers?
You got some alerts, and he's the opposite.
Remember, I'm a herbalist, so I wonder, it doesn't mean all herbs are.
I forget you're Braz's supplier.
Yeah.
That's how we met each other. I mean, that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have it in your list of things, but if you want to go outside town looking for, or even just at the marketplace buying herbs to try and get something you can make a sedative out of or something like that, then that's be fine.
I'll just roll for it in terms.
Yeah, if you tell me exactly what it is you're wanting to do.
I'm now imagining you rolling a crit and just finding some solid black tar heroin sitting already prepared for you.
Try to also loosen his tongue so in case that I've even given that a secondary order, he'll actually just blab it or think we're tall in some cases. So I'm trying to think, probably something slightly hallucinogenic, probably.
I mean, I would say if you can get the stimulant and slip the stimulant into his drink, it'll make him a lot more chatty.
Right, we'll do that, then I'll.
Just make him super like talkative, like he's on speed or something.
I don't really have any stimulants on me, but I can probably try and roll to get some.
Yeah. So it's just your herbalism roll. You are supposed to have advantage for that. So do it a second time. Wait, are you supposed to have advantage for that? Oh wait, no, you've not got that yet, no.
No, I just got a wisdom check to prepare herbals and remedy. Basically, if I want to try and prepare one. The other option was going to the market and buy one.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to gather it, but you can certainly buy them in the market because that's quite a complex item, I think.
Yeah, I'll just buy one. I've got plenty of money, so I just need to know how much.
Does it have a price on this? Oh, maybe you can't buy these actually. Let me check the other market. Stimulant. 1 silver.
They probably pay 1 silver, get one. I'll get York's help to try and convince one of them to come join us and stuff like that. And to offer him just buying him a drink, tell him it's the best he'll have, and tap. How often you've got to have it, mate, with a bit the famous Thanian and stuff like that, and his mighty companion here.
Oh, why did I even give you this? Because you're just going to use it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's going to be 10 uses, so you'll still have 9 uses. Just tweak that. There you go. Okay, but if you're wanting to slip it into his drink unnoticed, that will be a roll.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. What role will that be?
Oh, tell me how you're doing it or what you're doing to hide it.
I'll probably be sort of roaring story to him, try and get in a battle shit and get in team while York sort of like or York jumps around and puts it in towards the side of his drink, or because I'm handling the drinks, I'm just sort of pushing my hands very quickly across the table.
Okay, so it's going to be charisma because you're using your story and your personality and that kind of stuff to disguise it, but you can have advantage because you've got York helping you. Yes, that will work. You will slip the stimulant into his drink. It takes effect quite quickly, and he becomes very chatty. You know, he starts telling you all about his brother, who is also in the army and is in a different company just now, stationed on the eastern border. So once you've got him talking, what do you want to like say to him?
You must have very interesting get into Belge, but it's interesting stories. How about you? Come on, you must have interesting orders. This is a great mission, is it not? Of importance.
Well, I mean, as far as I know, it's an important mission. That's why we're sent away from the front line. I mean, the lieutenant wouldn't bring us all the way down here if there wasn't something important for us to be taken care of.
Well, you say that, but half of you seem to be off somewhere else already. Come on, everyone knows we've got this mission has to be that more vital than that, doesn't it? If they're sending us all away already.
Well, I mean, it's part of the mission. The others breaking off to check out the other temples.
Oh, I didn't get that part of that mission. What temples are you talking about? I think I've lost that bit when they was telling me about that.
Well, there's temples all over the place in these jungles. So, I mean, this is obviously the best way to hit them all, you know?
Oh, these elven temples you're talking about? I'm a bit lost in this region a wee bit.
I mean, I don't know if they're elven, but they're old. I don't know who built them.
It must be adventurous. You mean, why would you need tons of guards going to these temples? Come on, it can't be that dangerous walking in a simple temple.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're necessarily dangerous, but they're deep in the jungle, which is so difficult to get to, which is why, you know, you need to be armed. That's why the men are taking provisions with them before they set out. I mean, you're a Leet. You must have spent a lot of time wandering in the jungles.
And I know there's plenty more dangers, especially in temples. They're always full of things inside them secretly. Can't really say that job being that important, especially if you're trying to escort this gentleman.
Well, I mean, we're not really escorting him. We're just using him as cover.
Ooh.
You guys are the ones that are escorting him, right? I mean, that's why you're there.
Well, that's what we were told. We were told obviously to do something else too.
Yeah,
but...
so I mean, you know how it is then. You know, you guys are there, you've got your job to do, and we've got our job to do.
And how many is it? One of these temples? I can't mind how many of us. We had like, what was it? We had how many people with us again? We had like about 20 or
I mean, I don't know how many temples there are. There's a lot of them. But I've probably said too much already. I mean, you should be getting back now.
Yeah, here one more, and I put one up and sneaking off sedative in the last drink, so he just basically sort of conks it and sort of. So.
I mean, the stimulant is not going to make him knock out. It's going to wake him up.
All right, no, I just make some so he doesn't really say. I'm trying to get it so he won't say anything, or no one will believe him if he says anything. That we were talking about stuff.
He's having. Dragon taking lots of stimulants at the same time. He's going to remember what he was talking about later on. It doesn't do anything to your memory.
No, never mind then. We'll just let him go through and he'll figure out what's going on.
Like once he sobers up, he'll realise, fuck, I shouldn't have been saying that.
I was joking. Don't worry. All our missions are secrets. I won't even tell you our secret one. That don't worry about it all.
Yeah, I mean, whether he does or not is going to be whether he gauges if it's going to get him into trouble or not.
Yeah.
But after the couple of hours, like I said, you'll find yourselves all lined up to get on board this massive barge, this raft, reduced down to 14 guards, plus your own sort of company. So that's going to be still about 30 people. Not quite that many when you've with assistance. So how do you have any preference how you want to go across on the raft? Do you all want to go like everybody goes together and then all the equipment, supplies is brought over in the separate raft? Or do you want to split the supplies and split the personnel?
I'd say split it probably.
Whatever doesn't leave my supplies undefended, because I don't trust that at all.
Yeah, so your party and your supplies go in one raft, and then the soldiers and their supplies go on the other raft.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather that than to leave my shit unguarded.
Oh, suddenly bloop. Like, oh well, there goes all those soldiers.
Frieden saying, "Look, this is what I found out. What's going on? By the way, that's why everyone's disappearing. We're not actually, the mission's not actually for us. The mission's actually them going off to do some sneak attacks in some sort of temples."
So, what I hear is eventually we're going to have to suffer the fallout as they trace it all back to this group of soldiers that's going through in all these attacks.
Yeah, you guys are looking at it wrong. The first group of soldiers we came across that would go into a temple, they were helping the people in the temple. They're helping and we came across those villagers and they said people were missing. Like, people have been kidnapped before them. So what's happening at these temples is probably more sacrifices.
Ah, I suddenly have a lot more respect for these soldiers then.
Why? Because they're helping kill people.
Well, I thought they were just pillaging and burning, but if they're trying to help save things, like, that's a bit different. And also,
No.
you can save people by murdering.
They're not going there to save the people that were kidnapped. They're going there to make sure they don't escape, and then maybe collect whatever comes out of the ritual. Because remember, the guy was trying to complete a ritual that we interrupted. Pretty sure the soldiers were there to either be part of the sacrifice or to collect whatever came out of the ritual. So either they're dying or they're collecting something. That's probably what's going to happen here.
Man, things are getting very complicated.
Yeah, I doubt we'll see those soldiers again.
I doubt also we'll get our guy to survive based on if they're estimating splitting up this way, and they were to be used as a basic distraction. It's going to be likely he's going to get killed before we can get there, and we're being used as pawns for the death part.
But you want to put all your party and all your supplies on the same raft?
Yeah. I don't trust these soldiers for a second. No.
They will be fine doing that because the soldiers themselves will be like, well, we shouldn't be putting all our eggs in one basket. We don't want to lose all our supplies, so if we only lose half our supplies and half our men, that's better than losing none. But
That's exactly how I feel. Yes.
But it's not going to happen anyway because these elves are professionals. The weather is rainy. The river is very wide, but it's obviously this has been set up here because this is not a point where the river is like all rapids. It's a little calmer here, and it is easier to get across. So there will not be a disadvantage to the roll that's made. If I got an elf here, I can just click on. I don't think I do. Alright, and we'll do this twice for 2 rafts. Okay, so the soldier's raft, which sets off in front, you can see there's there must be like a wild current happening in the middle of the river, because when they're ahead of you, and when they hit the middle of the river, they start to rock and sway and tilt quite violently. You can see the craft sort of struggling a little bit as it's spins around off its axis, and everyone's kind of gripping on for dear life. But eventually they kind of pass the wild current, the rip current, whatever it is in the centre, and make the way all the way across. And I'm going to roll for you guys. And the same thing happens to your raft. There's a moment in the centre where it starts to spin uncontrollably. The pilot that's kind of or the elves that are manning the giant leaf sail, kind of struggling against this gust of wind that kind of comes down the centre of the river, throwing it off. Water kind of seeps over the edges and splashes on you all. And there's a very real sense for a moment that this thing is just going to tip just a couple of inches too far and just be gone. But they right it and get control of it, and then it makes its way across to the other side of the river. The whole thing maybe takes about 45 minutes or so to get across the river. It's not that long a journey. And that takes us to kind of mid to late afternoon. We just get to the little village, and it's just like a little fishing village on the other side. It's much smaller than the town previously. It's just like a dock, and then a road kind of taking you back up to where the road is. Because when you're crossing over at an angle because you're traveling down the river as you go across. So you have to like go back up the road, the coast again to get to where the road is. But obviously nobody really stays at the village. It's just some villagers manning the dock and the workers. Everybody obviously stays at the town on the other side. So this side looks a lot more... The jungle before was dense. The jungle here is equally dense. There's just this kind of coastal dirt road, and then the main pathway, which is obviously not as well kept or as well travelled as the road you've been on previously. You can see it's a lot more overgrown. The electricity lines are getting hit out because nobody's pruning back the trees. Like, obviously, it's just like you on this side of the river, you have to fend for yourself.
Thanks.
Yeah, so when your raft gets to the other side, the soldiers are already like unloading all their supplies off. They're just a little bit ahead of you. Shadir steps off your raft and looks back and like waves his assistants to start bringing your supplies off and load them up. You're loading them into like smaller wagons than you had previously. You've still got like one more water crossing. Shadir informs you it's another day's journey from here across this island that sits between the two rivers. And then once you get to the... I need to check the map house so I don't get this wrong. Yes, and when you get to the other side of this island, it's a town called Venara. And from there, it's a much longer trip across this inner sea, this giant lake, to get to Ivern. So this large island is split along this road that you're going to be travelling. This road acts as the border. To the south is Lorelian Elvish lands, and to the north is the Loxodonian Loxodon lands. But it's mostly uninhabited, this island. It's just very dense wilderness and jungle. There are small fishing villages along the river, but there's no like large towns or cities or anything like that. And the lieutenant comes up. I can't remember his name. I'm going to note here somewhere. And then to Shadir and says in front of him, where you can all clearly hear, right, well, me and my men will be splitting in half at this point because they have a job, a duty to perform to the north. And the rest of us will be setting out ahead. Magistrate Shadir, if you want to join me and the remainder of my men, you can do so. Or if you wanted to wait and make camp here and then set out for a full day travel tomorrow from the village, you can do so. And so he turns to say, oh, I should give that decision up to my security. He turns to you lot. So you can choose to like travel today, but you'll be travelling overnight, through the night along this road, because it's a full day's journey. Or you can stay here, rest tonight, and then set out tomorrow, so you're doing it during the day. But if you do that, you won't have any guards with you.
I full help and... Sorry, you go.
I'm leaning towards going with the guards.
I'm thinking that as well, because we're not like any fatigue, we're not like stat-wise, I'd say just now. Obviously, night's more dangerous for travel, but...
We'll have more people.
More shields, let meet shields for Godfrey. More.
I'm happy you said it, not me.
What do you think I meant by more people? I was just being nice, call them people.
So you want to go with the guards, but you will be going now, which means you'll be travelling through the night.
Yes.
Which means you don't get to rest tonight either.
We're all sort of like full health anyway and stuff, like the only thing that's reduced was luck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, there'll be a fatigue roll for today, and then they'll be travelling at night. And then you've gone one day without rest as well. So once that happens 3 times, you start taking hits to your con, I think.
I'm okay with that. Just one night.
Take one
We'll rest up before we cross the river.
Yeah,
The next
'cause-
river?
Yeah, there is a town at the other side. Right? I need to go to the bathroom quick, guys. Right? No.
Let's repent this is a temple hidden in this island that's full of snake people.
Snake bandits.
If not, definitely this guy's not going to make it at the very end of the journey. Something's going to happen to him.
Who's this guy? Talking about the soldier leader, lieutenant, or you talking about the emissary?
The emissary, Dajan Shadira, definitely he's not going to survive to the end.
No, he's dying. He should have told me the truth. He had a chance. I mean, he might make it by luck.
If we end up stopping for the night, spike the food with stimulants.
Just have some methamphetamine rations, just to keep us going.
What did the stimulants even do?
Rather than having a field day right now, who's in the day.
He might be
Well,
complaining
I
the
thought-
dosage is not strong enough.
Exactly.
Can't be surprised with 10 rounds. Make a DC9 con check when used. If failed, gain stimulant addiction. Perceiving advantage. Okay. If you pass a con check, it's not a bad thing to have, especially traveling at night.
So it'll spike everything at the food, but forget if I spiked everybody's food. Everyone's getting... We're all getting high.
I'm just imagining you just looking at like there's a series of 3 pots, and you're just like, right, this one's got the most food in it. This one must be for the soldiers, and you spike it. It turns out that was the one that Durdle was making, just extra rations.
Oh, well, I just wasted my critical. It's fine.
Oh, just don't do rolls, it's not worth it. It's showing the pain when you see that. Yeah, but if nearly half the soldiers are disappearing, he said, basically by the time we get there. Definitely by us going back the next side to the river where they'll be getting killed.
I wonder how much he knows about what's going on.
That's not a little since the lieutenant told him about basically the troops are disappearing.
No, I meant the lieutenant. Like, how much does he know? Does he know that he's sending them guys out to die? Like, does he know that part?
Probably not. If not, he's sending them out for some other purpose.
He thinks they're just dying to, like, random shit, or...
They're just invading these temples or something, or they'll get something from the temples, who knows. He won't be easy to drug. He's not have your crow secretly hypnotising him and get him to tell the spill the beans, I can't say it there.
He had to be level 3 or lower. And I tried it, and he's level 4. Well, now he knows I just tried it. You know, so like, I don't know if it's worth the risk or not.
Okay, so about that. I'm just gonna leave that screen because I have bored changing things again. Right, how many hexes? Okay, so we get twice as many hexes when we're traveling at night. We're 1 hex during the day. So Tanic, since you're up first, can you make me a D20 roll with +3?
I think we might use the luck for this one.
So this is just
7.
this is just a journey roll. So
Well, if there's 7, then it'd be in the end. Why not? May as well leave the 7 and see what happens. We'll see.
hang on,
Yeah, we might need that luck later.
hang on, I'll tell you what the failure is. You would need a 12, and on a failure, it'll be an encounter, but it might not be hostile.
Okay. We'll leave
Depending
this.
how bad we fail.
And we all take 1 fatigue just now, you said?
You do the con check to see if you take fatigue. So that's going to be a DC 9 con check for everyone that's wearing armor, and for Durdle it's a DC 12, but you have advantage. Totally fine. Nobody takes
I rolled a
fatigue.
19. Okay.
Okay, so you don't take any fatigue, and then I'm just going to do it. Where's my jungle encounters? Okay, so it is going to be hostile. Always boars.
Oh, if I thought we could do anything.
Always boars. Okay, how many boars? Because there needs to be enough boars for it to be a threat to this party, so it's going to be...
Oh god, lizardmen riding wild boars.
I needed a new enemy. I wanted something new.
Alright, I'm going to do it.
Get our
So I wanted XP, damn it.
exactly.
These are feral wild boars. There we go. They're dire wild boars.
The dire.
I mean, they're going to be near, they're going to be hostile. I did not roll a lot of them though. And I just try to see how the guards wouldn't just put these down, that they're not an issue.
If not, say extra rations. Covers our rations for the travel. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's true. Oh yeah, if everybody could consume one ration for that day that passed as well. Do you know what? I'm going to just make them dire boars. That makes it more interesting.
Yeah, XP for killing them. Yeah, it's new enemy.
Oh, those are big boars. Jesus.
You make them twice as big and they're massive, yeah. Okay, let's give one guard to represent the guard. Okay, boar up first. Yes, so you're travelling along this road, it's getting to like dusk, and you see the unmistakable sounds of boar, but this is like louder and more aggressive than the boars you encountered previously. And this massive, I mean a normal boar can grow to be like what, 7 feet long or something, like they get really fucking huge if left long enough in the wild. And the dire boar is an even larger version of that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the old program. It was about is Age of the Dinosaurs, but they did an Age of the Mammals one, and it actually had these things that are related to like horses, I think, and giraffes, but they were like boars. They're like these giant fucking demon fucking pigs, but it's going to be like that. So it's like the size of a cow, but it's a boar. And it's not just got like tusks, but it's got like these wonky fang teeth sticking at the side of this long snout that it has. Let's see if we can do any damage. So it's going to just attack Tannic plus these two guards here, I think. Or maybe just this guard here, actually. Oh, let's see, you got to use AC 15. So that guard is...
Boars are pretty brutal.
Okay, second one here is going to attack this guard here. So that's a hit. That one misses. Oh wait, does that miss? That one does hit. Was that a crit? No. Oh, but he's only got 1 HP, so he's dead anyway. So the two guards around you, Tannic, are gored to death immediately from the charge of these dire boars. What do you want to do?
Give me 2 seconds. I've got to do something with the dog. Hold on.
Well, I can come back to you. Durdo, what do you want to do?
I feel like I should fill the gap where there's the dead guards. So go here and smack the boar that's beside me.
Well, all you got to do is hit it.
That's a good joke.
That's not going to happen. Do you wish to take fatigue for a second action?
Not right now. Like, I feel like even if I hit it, it's still going to be still a stun. I want to see if I can keep that for later.
See if this guard can produce a spear and see if he can hit the boar. He does hit the boar. So he spears this one and it's like making a loud noise. I guess Yark will ride around on his giant jerboa and charge this thing. It's got a shitty weapon, we're going to give him advantage.
Was that only one guard, or is that all the guards take the action that turn?
Oh no, you're right. I should do all of them, shouldn't I? Move these guys all in.
Back, but I've just got the dog in the room with me, so that's all.
It's fine. I'm just gonna try and do these guards as quick as I can. They're all gonna miss, so it'll be fine. That one's a miss. It's a critical failure, so I'm going to give the boar a free attack on him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. So he charges forward, tries to slice at the thing, and the boar just gores him in the belly and throws him over its head. So, Tannic, it's your turn.
Suppose I should probably help kill the what boar's been injured. The one.
One of the ones right in front of you.
I'd be attempt to roar and see if that would do anything to them, but I don't know.
What level are you? 3?
Level 3.
Yeah, I mean you could if you wanted.
I mean, these are dire boars. I don't think that's going to work as much. I'll attack the one they were attacking first. And see.
The one Durdle attacked, or the one the guards next to you attacked? Or the one that killed the guards next to you?
The one that's been injured, so I think it's this one.
It's... Can I ping this here? I can't remember what one it is. The one like directly right of you.
Alright, I'll go for that one then, right?
Okay. What type of... oh, your longsword.
Yeah. With pierce or slash.
Well, are you stabbing it or are you slashing it?
I'll probably slashing it at this time.
You're going to get it anyway, so that's 8 damage. Still not enough to kill it. Okay, Yark had his turn. And then this one down here, I was going to tackle these guys. They are both going to miss. So what do I do, Godfrey?
I'm just gonna cast Bog Boil.
Okay, and which creature or area are you targeting?
I want to try and get both of these in it.
Okay.
So I guess like in between them, and then they'd be at the edges. I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, that would work.
And then I'm going to grab him or tell him we need to move like towards the ones that are stuck, like up and away from the. So
Sure, Shadir will oblige. Those two are stuck, but that's not this one, and this one's got a target anyway. First one is going to hit. And he hits his guard in front of Tannic, but he doesn't kill him. This one is here, but it doesn't need to move yet. When you got a 16, see if you can move anywhere. Nope, so he's going to be stuck there, but he can still attack anywhere. God damn it, all this stuff in the screen. You will kill this guard. This other one who's stuck is still in range. No, he's not in range because he's not adjacent, so he's going to have to break free to do anything. And he does not, so he remains stuck. Okay, Tannic, so the one diagonally top right of you there is stuck in the mud. It's at near range, which means it can't hurt you while it's stuck there.
Okay, so no point attacking that one then, because I can't hit me now. But I won't be able to hit it though unless I'm close one.
Well, if you have near range, you can attack it.
I'm not sure if swords have got what near range. Need to double check. I can't find it to tell me.
The C is going to be for close range. So your sword's
It's close range,
yeah, your sword
so-
is close range. Yes.
So no point getting that one. May as well go for another one then.
So the one to your right is not stuck in the mud.
May as well start taking that one out.
You still got that one and that one you can target.
And just if you're stabbing or slashing it.
I might transfer roar actually at this point, since when I'm stuck and other ones are getting slightly injured, so it might be worthwhile.
Sure, you can do that. So is anything to your equal to your level or lower, correct?
It's fine because all enemies with the earshot equal to your level or less, become
Equal to or lower. Okay, so you layer your roar. Every other time I think this has worked, and everything has been afraid of you or just outright fled. These creatures are a higher level though, they're larger, they're not as scared of something half the size of them even if you're loud and aggressive.
worth a try.
So you can take a fatigue if you want to do a second action.
I may as well try and attack then.
Okay, so take the fatigue first.
So give me 2 wee seconds, sorry. Right, got the fatigue.
So then
Just
just
gonna
make,
do the roll.
just make attack. That will kill that boar.
Big damage.
Big prizes.
Ty just goes in, slash into its head, slash towards its head off. Meat!
Okay, Daryl, if you want to attack that one, it's stuck in the mud, so you can have advantage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take that opportunity.
Still a miss.
I'm holding the flank.
Do you want to take fatigue for a second action? You've got one guard
No.
deck helping you still.
Yeah, not yet.
Right, guards. Let's do this guy first. He can also have. Well, actually, he'll have advantage. He's in near. That's a crit for him. So this boar is also going to die. Okay, and then this guy who will not have advantage. He misses. And this guy does hit one. This one down at the bottom here, this is going to be the big, like, mama out of the four of them. Oh, and he misses as well. There's not a lot of guards left. The Yark attacks. Should really change his weapon here. He doesn't do much. And then this big one's going to fight back. I think that actually misses. It does miss. Ineffectual against the guard's armor. Godfrey.
Okay. I'll move the crow down.
You roll for maintaining the
No, it's a duration.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's yeah. It doesn't. I didn't make me roll for duration, but it says like when you look at spell effect, it has 5 round. Yeah, 5 round duration.
5 rounds, okay. Well, that's 1 round now, so yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna try and cast it again. Actually, too.
Which boar this time?
The big one at the bottom this
Okay.
time.
18.
keep that one
even,
stuck.
even the stronger one. Okay.
That one's stuck.
How can this one break out? This one needs a 16. It does not. Nearly did. But Tannic is close enough it can attack still. So that's going to miss.
Well, it's a good thing you hired us, because all your guards are dying like flies.
So Tannic, you're going to take 2 damage. And then it's your turn.
Tannic don't like taking damage. Tannic going to slash. Tannic going to.
Okay, you'll have advantage because it's trapped in the mud. That is going to take a big chunk out of it, but not kill it. Do you want to take fatigue for a second attack?
Put me down to a low fatigue then. I think I'll probably leave that.
Okay.
I'm trusting you, Turtle, to finish it.
You've got a lot of
No
misplaced faith.
No,
Lot of
no
misplaced
pressure. No pressure on you.
Well, is it still stuck in the mud?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's still stuck in the mud.
Okay. So I have a chance at double
You
missing.
have your best chance possible of hitting it, yeah. That's a hit.
Hey, your damage exploded too.
Yeah.
Hold that damage again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Yeah.
It is close to death if you want to take another fatigue for another action.
You know what? Fuck it, I will.
Or you just take fatigue for the D4 damage. You have to do a whole nother action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I prefer my chances of 1d4 damage.
Oh,
Explodes. Which mean... yeah, keep going. Okay, so it's 2 so far. 3. Here we go. 4. 7 damage total on the D4. That will kill it.
how can you roll so many ones?
You just picture a pure rager just stabbing and going, die, 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 with the elfin knife going, die, die, die.
Because he's finally hit something and he's just like fury.
It's kind of like, it's like the dagger, it finally went in somewhere and it just kept going. It was like it burst through the liver, burst through the kidney, burst through the heart.
The corpse just like wiggles for a second and you like explode out the other side of it, man.
I hit something.
Very definitely a kill, so the other guard is remaining. Well, the other 2 guards here will get to close in on this other one. He can get a spear from there. One out of the 4 of them hit it, and he hit it for 1.
They all had advantage. Don't worry, Doddle. We found your people.
Yeah, but they're getting hit and dying. I'm getting not hit and not dying.
Well, you have an advantage over them, you know.
He also misses. So this one's a tank, but it's an 18 to break free. That's a critical failure, so it's never going to break free. Yeah, I guess it's trying to break free, but because of the critical failure trying to break free, it's just going to get stuck and it's not going to make an attack this round.
Alright, well, I'll just cast a damaging spell since it's stuck and not getting out, I guess. Alright, isn't there a way to roll just dice here?
Yeah,
Roll
this, in
dice.
the chat message, you just click on the D4 and it does it.
I did 1. Does my dice also explode on a magic spell?
Yeah, damage explodes. Oh, here we go. This is going to be another 7 or 8 on
Alright.
the D4.
Alright, I mean, move this to the side in case this keeps happening. Okay.
Oh.
4's pretty good still.
You know what? No, I don't need to. It'll die. I don't need to take fatigue for this. Yeah, I'm happy with my 4 damage.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got advantage on it, and it can't really break free, so...
yeah. I'm gonna take
It's just to
fatigue
see if it kills any more guards before it goes down, really.
for that. Yeah. Well, I don't care about them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, who needs armed guards? But I'm actually going to do a bonus because the lieutenant is with you guys as well, so I should roll for him.
I just assumed he was going to be the last guard standing. Like
I'll
all the other ones died.
do
Like, oh, this
this.
guy is a lieutenant, by the way.
Give him advantage. You have an extra +1 there. That's still a miss. Okay, Dudley, you want to take your turn then? I'll come back and do attack after.
Alright, let's just sort of, just stumble through the mud, splish, splash, splish. There you go.
Oh, that is a killing blow.
I'm not supposed to hit.
So wait, no, is it? It's going to be 6 plus the 5 is 11. It's 1 short.
Alright, well.
You wanna?
Wait, do we skip?
Do you want fatigue?
Do we skip Tanik's turn?
Just to do the extra damage, and then that's a kill.
My turn.
Did we
yeah.
skip
You
Tanik?
can finish it.
Tanic could finish it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just had to get something with the dog. There's a thing with the dog. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I was just like, we still got the garage too. The garage could kill it.
Yeah, I'll just have the guard roll because we just need one guy to hit it. You guys can do that, right? Yes. The guard's finished off. I just wanted to see in case they got another round to kill one of them.
Kill another guard. Yeah.
So there are now 4 guards remaining with the lieutenant, but she's killed the dire boars. You haven't fought them before, so you get an XP. And these hulking, massive beasts dead in the roadway, in the jungle. If you care to spend the time, that's going to take us into night time. You could spend some time butchering them for extra rations.
What about the tusk? Is that like something we could sell? Is that like, I don't know, like
All this ivory.
people- yeah, people use like the products as ingredients or
Are
something.
boar tusks ivory?
I don't know. I have to Google that.
They're a type of ivory.
Dentine. They are not often referred to as ivory. Yeah, they're not true ivory. True ivory is from elephants, walruses, and hippos.
So it's a poor quality ivory.
Yeah.
Well, it says wild
it's
boars or
still worth,
some whales.
could still be worth something. It's good, still be worth something.
Is this where we try and loot them and we find out of all of these boars, only one of them had 1 tusk?
One tusk was intact.
That would be the logical reasoning for a field roll trying to harvest it. Yes, that they've been like damaged or something.
And
I'm not sure if we can still
they
stay long
like
enough.
in real life, wild boar tusks can sell pretty good if you got a good quality one.
Yeah, yeah. So they wouldn't be
So I
worth
guess
as much.
it-
Yeah, they wouldn't be worth as much as ivory. You also remember you're in Loxodontia. They probably heavily frown upon ivory sales.
Well, we'll be taking it back with us. We might not sell it in Luxdonia.
But yes, you could definitely get tusks off them.
So I guess that would depend on how well Tanik rolls when he's butchering it. I guess the quality of.
Yeah, if you just want to spend the time for that, sure.
We have to convince the lieutenant though, because mind they're heading off still, so they'll all just want to head away unless we convince them.
They got dead people to take care of. They're
Yeah.
gonna leave them here.
Yes,
butcher will do
yes. You've got time while they like kind of regather their troops and belongings and stuff.
And they'd have to at least somehow bury the bodies or do something with them.
Right, so I'll do my usual wisdom roll for this then.
With advantage, yes. That will be fine. So it's going to be 8 tusks. Who do you want me to drop the 8 tusks on?
Probably
Does
brass.
Braz
Yeah.
does Braz still have open inventory space?
Yeah, he's got plenty of space. Right, I will put those on him. Tanic, you want to roll 3d8 and you can have that many rations. Sorry, 4d8. You can have that many rations.
Like 48, she said, yeah.
Yes.
That's what he said.
How'd you do that in the roll thing? It's R/ or something, was it?
/R space 4d8. Or you can just do the d8 several times. 17 rations, you can split that out however you like.
Oh, it's rations. The rations here.
Could we put that on a wagon so we don't have to carry the weight right now? And then we just use it when we like
You
eat rations
can,
for the day?
yes, but if you want to split it between your guys, and then you just put it into your stash.
Okay, yeah, I can do that too. So is that 17 stacks of 3, or is that take 3 of those to make 1 stack?
3 make 1 stack.
So that's 5 stacks with 2 left over. So we each get a stack, then we'll have 1 stack and 2 left over. I don't have any extras to just like drop in my stashed gear.
Alright, that's him. Overloaded with boar tusks. Right, sorry, did you need a stack? A new stack?
Yeah, I don't have like empty stacks I could just fill back up. I think someone was doing that. That's a good idea. I might need to do that too.
So there's a stack for you. Just the one you needed?
Yeah, everyone just got 1, and then we had 1 stack left over.
Okay, who else needs a stack?
If you put one in mine so I can put it in the stash bit. Just
There you go. Do you need one as well, Durdle?
A stack of ivory.
A stack
Things.
of rations.
Fashions.
I'll just restore the stack that I've got
Okay.
because I don't have the space to carry them.
Well, you can-
I got
you-
2 open slots if we need to.
You
Someone
can,
needs.
you can put them in your stash. You don't have to like have them on your person right now.
Like we do have wagons with us. We could just say they're on the wagon.
Oh, okay.
So that's 6, 7, 8. So there's another 9. So I can give you another stack each, and then you just can put it into your stash.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
do that.
fine.
It's everybody.
That's Tannic. Where's Godfrey?
All this lovely
Pork.
pork jerky.
Yeah. Tasty pork. Probably need to get used to like do something to prepare it so it can last longer as well. Clear these away since they've been butchered.
Feast, feast, feast. La, 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 la. Ha.
Yep, the soldiers carefully collect the corpses of the fallen soldiers and put them on their wagon. And then kind of like reform. He must have been on top of one.
You could have a 5th to represent the lieutenant, didn't you? Or you could have.
Yeah, but I'll remember he's there, it'll be fine. You're going to have Yark getting off his jerboa, cutting off the tails of the dire boars, and quickly fashioning it into like a necklace. Which he will display to you, Tannic, proudly, to show you his contribution to the battle, where I don't think he hit it once.
He didn't hit a single thing. But we were busy. We might not have seen that. He could spend whatever tail he wants to spend. Like,
I imagine he like charged in, made a lot of noise, so you're like, oh, he's taking care of business down there, but he never actually did any.
And it's got pat on sort of the head. So you do well in your great travel and battle.
Okay, that was the easy part. Now we've got the nighttime journey. So this one will be Durdle to roll. You're going to be rolling 2d20 because it's with disadvantage, and it's going to be a plus 3 still because you've still got extra guys.
Oops.
That's fine. 13. It's going to be a 16.
Sorry. Apparently.
No, you were fine.
Oh no.
First
Okay.
time.
Cool. 13 or 18. Cool,
13 plus
Sorry.
plus 3 is going to be 16, so it's fine.
I don't know you could do that. Click on the dice and it shows you that's how you see the individual results.
Blah blah blah. Okay, so it's the con roll again. So that's a DC 9 for everyone. It's a DC 12 for Durdle, but he has the advantage. Okay, so with Tannic, you're going to take a fatigue. Godfrey, you're going to take a fatigue.
Con with advantage. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh no, my strength is so low.
Whatever shall I do?
Dum, dum, dum.
Put this back to Tannic. Alright, so you make it through the first half of the night without incident. Just checking I got the hex count correct here. Okay, Godfrey. So it's 2d20 because it's disadvantage, but you get plus 3. So it's a 16, so you make it through the second part of the night without a problem. And then Tannic, you'll be doing the last one. Disadvantage, so it's 2d20. And it's a plus 3. How come the disadvantage ones all made it?
It's the beginning luck of the night, that's it.
Maybe you're extra cautious because you've got fewer men. As you travel on through the night along this dark path, torches lit, but still very limited visibility. Let's see what the weather's like the next day. Dawn is going to approach just as you're kind of cresting a hill, and you're looking down through the pathway to the shoreline. You can see the town of Venora there, and this massive like inner sea, this massive lake spread out in front. It'll be a whole day's like travel on boat to get across this this body of water. Where is the weather? But it's going to be a calm day with a moderate breeze. This town is going to look different to the other one. So it's going to be, instead of this like wooden structures, this is going to be a town made out of stone buildings. It's going to have a wooden palisade around it still. It's going to have these kind of like green and white banners of the Loxton Kingdom. You're going to see a pair of these hulking elephant men, warriors, standing guard at the entrance. And this sort of like grand stone entrance, like a big arch, with fine masonry carved into it. No shamans waving you down or anything like this time. You will approach, and I guess this is where Brax would have really shone. But seeing Brax, I think, will actually give you help here, as they recognise like one of their own, and they're immediately like less hostile because one of their own wouldn't be travelling with people of ill intent. Surely. The Lieutenant Colonel approaches the guards. They have a conversation much like before, and quite quickly you like waved in. It's still not a massive town, but it just, because it's like stone buildings, it looks larger, it looks older. You get the impression of like a more advanced civilization, just from your like human perspective. But it's been a long night. You've been travelling overnight and then through the morning to get here. You're all like fatigued and tired. So the first thing you do is like find an inn where you like can rest. Shadir has his lodgings, which will be separate from yours, unless you want to pay premium to stay at the more upmarket place that he's staying in. Or do you
What kind of premium we talking about here?
price wise?
Yeah.
Where's my services here? And so a regular inn is like 10 copper a head, but where he's staying it would be 1 silver each.
I'll pay the silver.
I am staying at the nice place.
Can someone tap me a silver, or am I sleeping in the stables?
No, I'm not going anywhere without my meat shield. Get in here, Dirtle.
Yeah, I got bed today.
That'll get you. Yeah, that'll
Next
get. A silver is like a private room with a bed. You're not just sleeping on the sawdust on the floor.
You got me messed up thinking I'm going to sleep without my meat shield.
I'm just imagining you propping Durdle against the door like a chair against it because it's like real, you know? It's like, right, Durdle, you're sleeping here today at a 45-degree angle.
I'm actually gonna put like a little futon down there in front of the door. You just blocked the door.
Donald's not getting his own room, he's just to sit there in front of your door, that's it. So can you rest up here then? Yeah, rest.
Yes. You'll all be like immediately like settling down to make a rest. If you want to recover fatigue or anything like that, you'll be able to, but you'll need to consume a ration, which you've all got plenty of.
That's fine, I'll do that.
I have 2 fatigues. I'm not gonna worry about rolling. But I will take 1 ration out.
What do
I
we
mean,
roll for fatigue?
well, it's 2 D3 fatigue, so if you've only got 2 fatigue, you would just remove those.
Yeah. If I had 3 fatigue, I would roll. If I have 2, it's like
Yeah.
if rolling the minimum, it would be gone.
And Tannic, for your health, it's D8. You roll to see how much health you get.
Back to full.
Hey, look, all my flourishes have restored from the, full use to full use. Yay!
We'll get you in the dungeon in one session, and we'll actually eat up some of these resources you have.
That requires me to both hit and be hit.
We could, we could explore a dungeon. We know there's some around here now. That's not our job, though.
Get dragged into one of the temples or something.
Well, I mean, I'd kind of written it so like you did a couple of jobs just to show you places, and then you would actually be in a position where you can go into like unexplored areas where there will be things like dungeons and temples.
Yeah, technically, we didn't have to do a job. We had enough money that we could go explore a dungeon instead. But people spent all their gold on armor and stuff.
And carousing.
And carousing. So you guys actually don't have money to go exploring. We had to take a job.
Sorry, my brain's like mush today. What's resting? Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, the spells, but you didn't lose any spells. Okay, so that 8. So it's gonna be like late afternoon, like 4 PM roughly. When you are done resting. So in this beautiful like I was gonna say seaside town, but this lakeside town. The weather's like fine, so the water looks nice and calm. It's a very murky brownish kind of water because it is like, if you imagine like some of the bits where the Amazon sort of like really opens up, it would be like that. So it's very fast flowing until it collects in this massive basin. If you look at like the map, I mean it's like 30 miles across or something like that. Like it really is like an inner sea. And the method of travel will be very different because it's the Loxton rather than the Elvish. So you're not going across on like a wooden raft. You would be on like a proper ship. And being Loxtons are quite large people to begin with, the ships are going to be even larger than you're kind of like used to as like a human. So the scale is maybe about like 20% larger. If you imagine like the kind of ship like they used to use for like shipping cattle and things like that across the Mediterranean. Like these big ships with like basically big barns or sheds on them. It's going to look something similar to that. Sails, massive oars. But they're not sailing back and forth like all the time constantly because the trade isn't that constant, and they have access like up the river going to the actual ocean to go up trade that way as well. So maybe a ship only crosses here every other day. And you would have missed the one setting out today as well because you're like so late by the time you've like done your rest and stuff. So it'll be like 4 PM and you will have the night to kind of, or the evening to do whatever you want in town.
Is Lieutenant coming with her across here, or are they supposed to be leaving again?
No, they're going to cross with you. Well, you can ask Shadir or the Lieutenant Colonel yourself if you want to like ask them for details about what's going on or how long they're going to be with you or what's the plan. I can imagine like travelling through the night, there's a lot of trepidation and nerves, but you actually have now went through a battle together, and I guess that kind of solidifies a level of camaraderie that you wouldn't have had previously. You just feel like closer. They're not just like strangers who are a little kind of distant to each other.
And they all would have died without us.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so you've got that kind of like feeling. It's not like they're not as like antagonistic as they were before. I completely forgot that your bard was with you as well.
He was busy mocking the dead.
He would have been a fucking asshole like the previous day, but having gone through that battle and then travelled through the night in the woods, he's become a lot quieter. The first time in a couple of days that he's actually been quiet. And then when you get up today in the afternoon, he's like stringing his harp. But he's back to being a bit of an asshole and just like taking digs. So it's a little more playful now when he's taking digs at the guards and the Colonel and Shadia that are with you. But you probably have the sense that once he gets a few drinks in him, it will start getting sharper, there'll be more barbs thrown around, and he's likely to start antagonising your hosts here in the town. So he will obviously be spending his time in the tavern that evening, but what do you guys want to do?
I'd want to go carousing, but I have nothing to carouse with.
Do you need a loan, Turtle?
On the plus side, my AC went up because I got rid of that fatigue.
Managing enough for 2v6 again. Right.
I also didn't discuss what you were getting paid for this job at the start, so let me just double check what that's going to be.
Don't tell me Durdle got paid at the start. He'd have just spent the money.
No, we wouldn't have got paid at the start.
Like, I was thinking it was like potentially a half now, half later kind of deal.
We could have done that, yeah, for supplies or something, but...
It will be 12 silver and 50 copper to get to Ivorn. If you require, it'll be double that if you're going all the way back again afterwards. 12 silver being 1 gold, 2 silver.
Is that like split the whole party, or was that per
No,
head?
that's each. That's what you get each.
Yeah.
Let me just write that down somewhere here. Okay. Yeah, so you'll be getting like just over a gold for getting there. Assuming you get there alive.
I think I'll just be doing my usual, going around, getting the information about the area. Maybe now I would focus my questions more on like ruins and temples out here, since the guards been breaking off to go to those.
Sure. And I guess because you've got Braz with you, he can act as that. Do you speak Thanian?
Or do you speak Athenian?
It's okay, so you'll be able to converse no problem, but he would accompany you anyway and probably gives you a better standing for any conversation you're going to have with anyone. Will you give me a charisma with advantage? Actually, no, I'm just going to lower the difficulty because he's with you, so just give me a regular charisma. Oh, aced it. So what kind of thing are you asking in particular, or do you just want like rumours?
It'd be twofold. I guess I'd be asking about like the temples and what the history of them was. You know, like what was it for, and then like any rumors about any activity around them recently.
So, I mean, in regards to, well, you got so high on the temples, I think you find someone who is either an explorer or a scholar of some sort, and they know the history of the lands. So back when the Loxtons used to rule over most of this area, until they were like pushed back by the humans and then pushed back further by the elves. When they used to rule over it all, there was like ancient temples that belonged to an even older civilization, and it's supposed to maybe even rumored to have been like the reptilians were the original inhabitants of the jungles and the swamps until the Loxton took over. So these are like truly ancient temples going back like a couple of thousand years at least. But they're disused, you know, they're monuments, they're out in the middle. Most of them are out deep in the jungle, abandoned, overgrown. Their exact whereabouts unknown. Several will be kind of like historic landmarks that people might visit or scholars might visit and they're studied. But they will also be like deep in the jungle, although their exact whereabouts will be known. So there's a couple in the actual remaining Loxton territory, which we're going to travel to, where they know where these temples are, and those are the ones that are studied. But there's rumoured to be many more of them throughout the jungle.
If it's possible, I would ask them to mark out the known ones on a map for me.
Sure, I will make a note and I will give you that on the map next time.
Yeah.
God will lie, sponsor us for a night of gambling, debauchery, and drinking.
You gonna sponsor Dirtle for a night of it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we'll get I'll sponsor a gold each for us, and we'll see what happens.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, so go
I think
do.
it's. I'm now imagining, like, because how bad Dordle is with money, I'm just imagining, like, you have this track record, like a notebook, and it's like another tally mark of gold owed from Dordle.
I imagine Tarek just sees it as he's paying for company on his own bender. It's like, I'm not doing this alone, you're coming with.
Just let him pick him up by the horn, just walk with him and just tell him, don't even give it the option. Just
Okay, I mean, that's going to have consequences because the gold is a full day and night. So it's a full 24 hours.
no, we don't really have a full 24 hours, do we? We've only got a night, so
Yeah, so that would be the 3 silver one. But then, of course, you don't get the bonus.
yeah, that's the reason why I want the bonus more for it. That's why I'm not sure then if it's worth doing it. Then or we better just holding it off.
Go on. You know you want to.
No, so I'll probably drag in like our client with us as well because he's at the same bar. We'll go to the same bar he's in at the hotel at the.
Depending on what the results are, yeah, your client might be involved.
We might be able to get away with it then.
So I pitched this, I don't know if you guys saw it as well. I was just going to roll these for you in secret so you don't really know what the end result is, and then we just like do a little scene role playing what's happening
Okay, yep.
and lead you out, so then it's a bit more surprise if you've won, or you could just do the
I think that could be a bit of fun. I like the we don't know the eventuality of it, but me and Tarek could just roleplay drinking.
I like the idea.
I'm imagining that you have a certain thing you do with Durdle to hint that there's drinking going on or something. And it probably is dragging by the horn.
Basically, yeah. And York just following along with us.
Right. So Tag, if you want to spend 6 silver to cover you both, I'll roll these dice here.
How much gold is 1 silver again?
100?
10.
Oh, is it 10?
10 silver is 100 copper to make a silver. Okay. Okay.
Right. Okay. So, are you just gonna get more of that elvish stuff again? Because that stuff was just too smooth. You need something rough.
I've
How do you know you're not drinking
Let's
water?
go back to our place.
Given Brazzy's tendency for stimulants, I wonder if the Loxodons tend to indulge more in like narcotics rather than just alcohol.
A bit of mix into it all.
They get chunks, so it's a lot of snorting.
Their equivalent is just absinthe, is just a light, drink. Their equivalent of a beer.
Oh, well, maybe they do the fume alcohol and just breathe it in.
Oh, the hookah kind of style thing.
Yeah.
I'm going, what is this weird stuff? It doesn't get you drunk, I don't think. You try turtle and just shoves it in your mouth.
So they've got this like big vase with like the lid on it, and there's all these tubes coming out the top of it, and they're like taking it and just going like taking like huffs. And then you come along, Tanik, and you're like, that's not going to do anything. You pull the lid off the top of it and stick your face in. Immediately just like are overcome unconscious and like collapse into the vase, and they have to like drag you out of it and resuscitate you.
He comes back in for more.
Wayne,
That's the good stuff, right?
I'm not gonna be outdone by Tanik.
you start huffing, and very quickly the evening becomes a blur, and then it's just kind of like it comes into like darkness. The Taran, your little bard, kind of like strings up beside you because he sees what's happening and he's all in for it, and he starts just like strumming away. Like I said, being playful at first and getting more and more sort of like venomous. And you recall vaguely at some point in the middle of the night there was some sort of like bard duel happening in this tavern in the rough end of town that you ended up in. And the Loxodon and your bard are pure going at it, just hurling insults at each other, all these like racial slurs and shit like that, man. Really like heavily. And for whatever reason, Durdle, you have like just like this vague sort of like muddy memory of being on the table, pointing accusedly at a bunch of like very wealthy looking Loxodons and just like hurling like insults which you think you're singing, but you're just like yelling slurs and insults at them across the room.
It's like, this is the best song, and I'm just like, you're a dick, you're a dick, you're a really big dick.
And then just start pointing at yours, going like this, like this, like this.
And incredibly off key as well.
I mean, you're just like hurling insults. There's no like melody or anything to it, but everyone else like it just kind of joins in. And it's a chorus of just like this bound up like frustration, anger, like wealthy people just getting hurled at this group across from you. So Durlo, you're going to take 4 XP.
Oh Jesus!
And you're now going to be accompanied by a Loxodon bard ally.
So wait, hold up. We now have 2 bards.
Well, I mean, you can choose here if you want to like basically trade bards. Like he buggers off and this new guy like accompanies you, or if yes, the 2 of them are just kind of like signed up.
We got a band started.
I actually like the idea that there was the bard duel, and it kind of the bet was, hey, I've got this ragtag bunch of misfits, they make great content, and the bet was whoever writes better gets to keep going. So our goblin lost and this Loxodon won.
Human, but yes.
Human, right?
Yeah. Well, on the subject of Yark, so Tarek, you wake up, you're outside. There's like some female Loxodons, ladies walking past you in the morning, just like going, look at the state of that beast. And you're like lying there all rugged and hungover, and you got shit all over your face. And you like reach down and you're like fumbling around in your purse, and you're like, oh wait, this is like light. Can you lose half of the money you have on you?
Well, that's quite a large bit.
But you'll get 3 XP. And Yark is nowhere to be seen.
No, I've lost Yark.
Maybe Godfrey spies Yark in the morning, hopping out of town with a very fine looking cloak on that he must have just purchased.
This is why I don't carouse.
I am
I'm
2
2
XP from
there.
leveling up, by the way.
Same as well, I was going to say. To be off to.
So you were meant to get the ship the next morning. Those 2 are not going to be there the next morning. They're still out doing God knows what. Godfrey, it's just you. I would assume Braz is like away with him. Maybe he's been better behaved because he's among his people now. But you and the guards and Shadir have all kind of like met up that morning, getting ready to get on the ship. And those 2 aren't there. So what do you want to do?
How long do I have before the ship takes off? It's not gonna wait, right?
It won't wait. This is early morning, so I mean, you get up, you've got time before you've got to go. But you're going to realise they're not back yet, and you saw them last night gallivanting. And you see Yark leaving
I
town in
know.
the morning, so you're like,
I know what happened.
yeah. You're like checking the stocks to make sure they're not already locked up there.
I would search until I ran out of time, and then I would leave them. they would have to catch up.
Okay, so let's say you and Braz go with Shadir and the guards, get on the thing, and leave them. Okay, so let me make a note here.
Because I don't think I can convince the guards to wait another day, right? Or Shadir. I don't know if I can convince him to wait another day.
I mean, you could attempt to, but it would be difficult, yes. It would be very difficult.
Like the 2 brutal warriors. just leaving them behind, the ones that murdered a lot.
Okay, so I would attempt to convince them to wait, and if that failed, then I would leave a note at the inn we stayed at. I'm assuming they'd go back there to look for us or something.
Okay.
And telling them, hey, we had to leave, you guys gotta catch up.
Alright, so charisma check. You need an 18.
I have no luck, so good luck, boys. Got 10.
I think Tannic, do you still have luck, I think?
I've got luck, so you may as well use it up for the night.
Alright.
And it would be your luck, Oh!
Ding!
20!
such. Okay. Begrudgingly, none of them are going to be happy about this. The guards are going to, and the lieutenant are going to be really pissed off. They have to delay a whole other day, which you're not going to get paid for, to wait on these other two idiots showing up because they decided to go off and get smashed.
I guess I would try to placate them with the promise of next time we'll just leave them.
Yes, I mean, I guess the case is made, you know, they're our best fighters. You know, one of them's this expert tracker and all the rest of it. Like, we really need them if there's going to be any.
We all would have died to the boars, or I would have left you guys to die while I escaped to the boars last time without them.
Yeah, playing in that also they saved your lives the other day, so
Yeah.
you owe them that at least. Yeah, but they're going to be like super pissed, and any sort of camaraderie and jovialness that was kind of struck up between
Built
you
up
all,
is now gone.
that's gone. Yeah, you're just seen as like a drag on a mission basically. But that does mean you have another night in town. So you guys wake up, what, you come to, and it's
No.
it's the evening. You're like, what? Where did the day go? Is it night again already? And this bard's like strung up beside you, Durdle. And he's like, oh, you're awake, great. I've been working on this song like all afternoon, and he like starts singing this song for you. He doesn't have a harp. He's going to be playing like, not a tuba, but like a big horn. So it's very loud, it's very obnoxious, and first thing when you wake up hungover, it's not what you want to hear. Just blasting out this horn at this whole time.
Just the turtle just sounds like he's trying to speak. He's like and it's just deafeningly loud. It's like I who are you? Like, what is going on?
Oh, where are we gonna?
Oh, what'll be funny, right? He's actually playing songs as well. It is what Saint. What's it? Saint. Oh, what is it? Braz goes on about Saint. What is it?
I like the idea that you don't remember the saint's name, despite how many times he's told these stories to you.
I was just thinking, no, the bard's actually whatchamacallit playing songs about Saint Maragnes.
Saint Teragnes, yeah.
I laugh at the bard's actually singing songs of that, and that to make him worse for Durdle because he always hears about the getting blessed by it. It's like,
Okay, just had to update my notes here. But yeah, so you get up, he's blasting, and then he sees that you're in discomfort, and he's like, oh, hair of the dog, and he like pushes like another drink in front of you. I don't know where your lion friend is. Last time I saw him, he was out dancing in the street with that little goblin friend of his.
Oh yeah, he was an offensive little shit. He was funny though. Do you know where he is? Like, I think it would be important to kind of, you know, say hello. Who are you again?
Oh, I'm Ithor.
Hail, Ithor.
Remember we met last night? We had the duel. I beat your bard, and well, I guess he's left.
Durdle will look out the window in the dark and just going, wait, it's still not the same night?
What? Oh no, that was yesterday. You've been asleep all day.
Shit, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, I thought there was some guys banging on all the doors in the hotel earlier, but you know, I didn't want to get into trouble.
Oh, that's no good. Right, Ithor, could you show me where Tannic is? That would probably be a smart thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you where I left him.
Yep, that sounds like a good start.
He's wandering the streets, and Tannic is literally physically where he left him, lying in the gutter. That's when Tannic comes to and realizes that his purse is empty, or light.
Sort of kick Tannic until he eventually wakes up. He's like, Tannic, come on, Tannic, I can see you breathing.
Right, all right, come on, we'll get to the job, right? Why is it? Come on, we can't make the job at this time. It's still dark.
apparently, we may have missed the boat by how far along was morning? Icar.
Ithor. Morning? I mean, morning was about nearly 12 hours ago.
So Tarek, there's a very, very reasonable chance, or we might just be us.
Right, Turtle Braz, right, come on, let's go. We'll find wherever it is. Where is that York? I've got his wee bracelet he gave me. A wee bracelet he made.
I haven't seen him. Imcor. So see, did you see the goblin was here? Was he also passed out? Was that pile of shit over there him?
Ithor's just like, and he's like recalling the goblin all night being really sketchy. And he has a fair idea of what's happened with him, but he's just like, I have no idea.
He might have been arrested or something worse. Oh, he might have got married. Remember that happened to his last job?
Oh, that one time.
Ithor's like, oh, I love a love story. Let me play you this ballad I wrote.
That's too early for this.
He does that.
I have you know I one of the most famous ballads in all of Loxodonia.
Bro, that's good to know. I will pay you with money I do not have to stop.
Money I do not.
Oh, no, you don't need to pay me anything. It's fine. I'm yours. I'm going to accompany you now. I want to do. So let me play you.
Wait,
let me play you the one I made this morning.
Wait, he just keeps going and Turtle's trying his best to go, what tool? What happened?
Again, I'm thinking like the sound elephants make as well, and the sound that they might find pleasing that's going to sound similar to that. definitely kind of like harmonies and stuff that others would listen to. But yeah, you just fumble around, you maybe make your way down to the dock. There's no sign of the ship. No sign of the... Maybe you find like one guard that's like playing dice with some guys in the docks. And he eyes the two of you, and he's like, oh, where were you two this morning?
I was sleeping over off a concert, apparently. That's what Igor here said. Oh, and apparently he wants to tag along.
Oh, so you weren't you weren't locked up or involved in some sort of life or death situation?
I don't think so. Can't remember.
He shakes his head, full of like disgust. And turns his back to you.
Oh well, got time to go out and have a shower now. Got to get washed.
I can't imagine a ranger Leot does a lot of bathing.
No, but he's listening.
You're going to lick yourself. That's what you can do.
Yes, that's right. I'm going back to have a clean.
So Godfrey, once they don't show and you try to make excuses for them and convince everyone to like stay, like what do you do with the rest of your day and evening then?
I got a whole day now. Is there a market here in this small place? Like you said, there's like trade here sometimes.
There'll be a small market, but it's mostly going to be like it wouldn't be like a big weapons market or anything like that. You'd be able to buy like supplies.
No, I think I would just spend my time like looking for anything unusual. Like it's just like window shopping, you know. Like maybe I'll see something cool, maybe I won't. It doesn't really matter. I'm just blowing off time.
Oh, okay. Let me have a look here.
I have no idea what else I could do.
I don't know if this is gonna get.
Maybe looking for like I don't know, like interesting Loxodonian artifacts or something we wouldn't see back in Jeunesse.
I'd really have Tom giving the Loxton stuff, but yeah, I mean a lot of the gear is probably like Loxton sized as well. They have a lot of like tools for doing like crafts, like stonemasonry and things like that. It seems to be like a favourite pastime of their civilization. They're definitely not like all nature forest people like the elves are. They're much more about carving out their own, structures and things like that, and leaving their own like mark on the world.
So I got the money to spare, and saying that just made me think about this. Would there be like, I don't know, goods they make here that you buy to sell someone else for a higher price, like just to?
Yes, you could get, like a finely crafted statue or a piece of jewellery or a map. Those would be the kind of things I think they would spend time crafting that would be worth something elsewhere.
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking to buy stuff here that I would take back with us to Jeunesse to sell for profit.
Okay, how much are you looking to spend?
6 gold total.
Well, why don't you give me a charisma roll, because that's you bartering to get like a good price.
Yes.
Or valuation on something, and that will determine like the profit margin we're sort of looking at. Okay, so
14.
Okay, that's just below the second highest tier. So 6, let me think here. You're looking at like a 20% return. Like a 20% profit.
So it's like 1.5 gold or something like that.
So if you spent 6, that's 60. So it's like 12 silver profit.
1.2 gold. Okay.
So let me just give you. Okay, I gave you Lockstone goods as in treasure item, and you can just like when you get to somewhere that isn't a Lockstone town, you can just like trade that in for cash.
Yeah, and then so I'm gonna take 6. Okay, yeah. So no, I'm not taking anything away. You're just gonna give me 1. Okay.
Yeah, you won't lose anything, so you'll just.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, do you want to probably do it that way? Drop your 6, and I'll change the price on this.
And cause like, what if I was just thinking like, I don't want this to happen, but what if like I don't know, we get robbed and I lose?
Well, no, just that you wouldn't
Okay.
have the physical coins on you for other
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
It's 14. So minus 6, 8.
And when you sell it, you'll get 7.2 back. Okay, that's a sensible way to spend your time and your money. I mean, they got XP, in fairness.
Yeah, they gained experience, and I'm not, because I'm not carousing, because I want to save my money. So I need to be making money if I'm not going to be spending money.
This is true. You're like standing there, carefully picking out things and making your bargains, and, going from stall to stall. You just hear this obnoxious horn going. And you turn around and you can see this big Lockstone blowing in his horn, and he's flanked by Durdle and his plate mail and Tannic.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in, or elephant in this case.
Literally paraded.
Godfrey, where were you drinking with us? You're supposed to look after us.
Why were you drinking when we had to go to work in the morning?
Because we had work in the morning. That's a good reason to drink.
You got a reputation to uphold. You can't just be not showing up for work.
You're not my bras.
Does it count that we intended to show up?
It does not. Thought does not count here.
I planned to show up.
Next time, follow through.
No promises.
All right. I can't be too mad. He's my meat shield. I can't be.
The Bard Lockstone puts down his trumpet and he looks at you, Godfrey, with your splendorous hat. And he's like, oh, "This is the guy with the crow."
What?
You?
How do you know about me?
Hi, my name's Ithor. I'm so happy to meet you. I was told all about your fantastic bird.
Oh, you're here for the crow. Okay.
Well, no, I'm here for the honour of celebrating your return into Ivorn.
My return. What?
Are you not returning adventurers? That's what Taryn told me. That's why we were dueling, for the honour of parading you into Ivorn.
We are adventurers, but we're also mercenaries. We're on a mission. We're escorting someone right now.
Wait, mercenaries? I was told you
Yeah,
were brave adventurers.
Hey, I am sure that I never uttered those words.
But there
I
was,
think you got duped, my friend.
wait, but what was the heroic saga marathon song all about?
What song? The what song?
Where you slayed the dragon.
We fought a dragon. I don't remember
we did-
fighting a dragon.
Serpent man.
I'm pretty sure we fought lizard people, but I don't think they were breathing any fire.
Lizard. Wait, no, wait. That's not what I was told at all. I was told you were brave adventurers. You'd slain the dragon. You returned to Ivorn to give a gift to the king. And I was going to make introductions and parade you in. It was going to be, you know, a resurrection of my career.
No,
Derek, how much money do you think you've missed?
I don't know. I told you that, but no.
Well, then, who the hell are you guys?
Well, I'm Turtle.
We're mercenaries.
That Durdle of the Fire
Oh.
Mountain. You told me this last night.
Jeez.
And he's Tannic of the Devilland Plains. And this is Godfrey of the Great Crow. And Braz well, you said Braz was a bit of a drughead, but yeah.
He doesn't get an age of the truck.
Every group needs a bad apple. This too.
Poor Braz. I really feel for this Ether guy. Like, it's just. Oh,
I don't
he's
know
bad luck.
what the other bard. I'm assuming it was the other bard told you, but he lied to you. Isn't that what you guys do? You embellish things.
Well, I mean, I don't embellish things.
Well-
That's not what a bard's job is. A bard's job is to recite great deeds so that others can know of the stories.
Well, some people make up great deeds to make themselves feel better.
You mean they lie?
Yeah, that bard lied to you to make himself feel better,
A
or
musician
maybe just to.
lied? Is
I
this
know, the
commonplace
whore.
in human society?
Uh,
Oh, I don't like
From
any of
my
this at all. I
understanding,
don't like any of this
yes.
at all.
it's not limited to just musicians.
Well, I mean, I know humans lie, obviously, but I didn't think musicians would lie. That's terrible. So I've
Well,
sworn
nice to have you along.
So I'm sworn to accompany you guys. I mean, listen. I'm perfectly happy to provide music and tales of history and heroic deeds, and you note down anything heroic you sellswords might do. But I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
We did save a village one time.
Oh well, that's nice.
Yeah,
Was,
we do good things every now and then.
Was it a bunch of evil wrongdoers that were terrorizing these villagers?
A bunch of snake men sacrificing people on an altar. Does that count?
Oh, that sounds awful. That really happened?
Oh yeah. And by say people, I mean the people that they didn't kidnap. We kept them from being kidnapped while we took them out. But everyone they've already kidnapped, yeah, those are dead.
Okay, so
They didn't make it
you are
back.
heroic. Okay, I can work with this. That's not so bad. Yes, this will do. And he starts going,
Yeah,
making up a new song.
I mean, we could always tell them about the. I want to imagine he starts speaking about a crown and Godfrey just like throwing his hand over Turtle.
Listen, he might be useful later. He said he knew the king. Let's just let him feel okay about himself.
Having made introductions with your loud bards, how do you want to spend the rest of your night?
Making sure these two don't drink, I guess, would be my number one step.
Well, you need to roll with disadvantage. No, I mean, up to you guys. You just can risk another carouse.
No, I'm not.
Get an XP double.
Now we have to spend another silver to sleep here for another night.
If I had any money, I'd be tempted. I look at that XP bar and I'm like, ooh.
Next time we'll hold it. Can't support the funding all the time.
There's quite a few results that wouldn't carry on too long. Yeah.
It just depends what result. That's the problem.
It's a dice. It's literal dice roll. So I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, how fun would that be? I convinced them to wait another day. Like, this won't happen again, but then the next morning I'm the one. That's how doesn't make it back on time.
Like, we do need to earn.
So on you go. I was going.
We do need to earn some money. We can't just keep spending Tanik's money.
I mean,
You can't keep spending Tanik's money. Tanik can spend his money however he wants.
Tang managed to lose half of his money, so
Tanik's not going to be in a virtual quest now to find the rest of his money that was stolen.
Just this recurring villain that we've got, the Bardic Thief.
or you keep recruiting bards and you keep running out. Well, there wasn't a bard running off his money; it was the ally that he had.
The first time it was the guards at the
Yeah.
outpost. Then now it's the bard that stole his money.
Yeah. Well,
the
it wasn't the
ally,
bard;
yeah.
it was the Yark.
It was the ally, yeah,
the desert
yeah.
rider. But yeah.
That's why Tanik doesn't really stay in towns very often. He just goes and thinks, and then that's him. He's way off.
It's like, this is what I get for hanging around with people. How you carry a lot of cash, you're going to get robbed. It makes sense.
Can't even drink in peace, he says.
I'm going to buy one of those special jugs they had here in this place. Bring it home with us.
So the face of Ether, basically.
He's going to grab one of them because that's what he did with the elves and that. He said, that was good elf and I'm going to take that home with me. So he's going to take one of these home.
Buy one if you want, I'll give you it.
I'll buy one and take it with him. He's gonna buy-
What size?
What are you buying?
You can buy 1, 2, or 3 silvers worth.
We'll get the 3 silvers worth.
Jesus.
Oh,
okay.
he's buying the hookah thing.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, that knocked me out quick. I need one of those in my life.
I've taken the 3 silver off.
Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys finish all that.
Yeah, so that's you down. Well, it did take 3 silver off, yeah.
I took 3 silver off, yeah.
Okay, I've just put in a vase of alcohol fumes.
That's Blake's new thing to store when he gets back to Black Oh, I can't remember the guild's name now. I'm having your blanket today.
Black swords.
Black swords.
You just look at Brazzy's arm because he's got a black sword tattoo. Have I got I thought all these ambient sounds and none of these seem to be suitable. I should really just dump my whole audio folder in this Foundry thing, so I've got them all available. Just wait to drag us back, and then I will do a roll for travelling across the sea. Well, I say one roll, it's going to be several rolls.
At least our full health and fatigue.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes, so it's going to be 4 rolls. Or is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 hexes, actually. Oh, where's the journey bit? Travel. Oh, it's maybe con checks for every additional hex you travel in a day. Okay.
Woo! More constitution rolls.
What's the worst happens?
I feel like we should just start making
Double
these.
one. Double one.
So, Tarek, if you want to make the first one, it's going to be a d20 plus 2. What's the DC going to be here? Maybe a DC of 12, I think. Okay, so the first one, you ace it. Turtle, same roll. D20 plus 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's our first mistake.
Oh, I'm back.
Just in time
made a
for...
mistake.
Yeah.
Just in time for what?
For me to generate an encounter on the lake.
Oh, I'm glad I waited for my meat shield.
Ocean.
Well, I don't know why the meat shield's the one that rolled the dice.
You guys...
It doesn't matter.
Sorry, you guys are all level 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm level 3.
So one enemy that's level 9.
Holy shit!
There's not a lot
Can I
of
leave all
those.
my?
There's not a lot of those. Maybe like expand the options here.
And what made Godfrey go, holy shit?
Level 9 enemy.
Oh man.
That doesn't sound fun.
God, which of
Don't
these
forget
is
the
actually
Kraken.
suitable? Well, you're not ocean, so it's a river. So let's not use the Megalodon. Oof, that's nasty. There's a lot of demons in this one. Okay, let's go for this one. Right, let's see if it's going to be hostile or what at first. Okay. Don't worry about the size of the token too much.
No, not at all. Not that size.
I mean, I think above a certain point it just makes the tokens bigger, yeah. Okay, so like I said, you're on this large ship with like this, basically a building in the centre of it. There'll be a handful of Loxton crew. There's like the 4 guards and the Lieutenant Colonel, who are all kind of like not in a great mood at having to travel this day, but a little better because they've slept on it now. Shadir's there, a couple of his assistants, the servants running around. He's inside, just sat reading. The guards are all just sort of like walking around on deck, taking in the air. I should have weather as well for today. Oh, excellent! A storm hits.
Whee!
So not only that, but we're going to be doing twice as many hexes to cross because the train becomes difficult, slowing the movement. So it's very choppy. The storm clouds are over. There's lightning. There's rain. There's wind. Just full on like storm. The boat is like rocking to and fro. Can everybody make me a constitution check first of all, please, to see if you're seasick?
Do I get advantage?
I don't know if you get advantage for motion sickness. I feel like that might be something dwarves are even more affected by.
Well, it's extreme environments, poison, or injury.
Oh, environment? Okay then, sure, because it's the weather causing it. Amazing talent.
What are we going?
Oh yes. Oh
Con.
yes.
Alright, Tannic, you are going to be affected by severe nausea for this combat, which is going to give you disadvantage to all your actions.
Joy! We're going to do so well.
Godfrey and Duddle are absolutely fine.
Maybe we'll get lucky and lightning will strike the water.
So there's flashes of lightning, wind's going up, and then someone shouts, "Aye, starboard!" And like they all look over to one side of the ship, and you just see this large, how do you describe this? Like
Hooded
wide,
figure.
triangular, like shaped shadow beneath the water. And you can see it's like a long barbed tail just like sticking out almost like a scorpion's would at the top of the water, and it plunges down beneath the waves. And there's like a nervous moment, and then you hear the men like shouting on the other side of the boat, and this massive oversized manta ray leaps out of the water from the opposite side and like backflips over the boat. Tannic, you're up first.
Okay. Well, not much of a choice, but either trying to kill and slash this thing. Wonder actually I've got any items that might help actually. What have I got in my inventory?
The biggest threat is going to be if it smashes into the ship, the ship will sink. So it's not even so much as you're trying to protect yourselves, you're trying to protect the ship.
If I had my bows attached, I could probably put like stimulant or something into the bow's tip and then hopefully hit it in the eye.
Why would you give it a stimulant?
Yeah, true, stimulant might not be the right thing, I was thinking.
That's not going to make it any worse for it.
What could I give what worse on it? I can need you to make it worse.
Foe's Bane is the one, but you're not going to be able to search for anything just now because you're out in the water.
I did have Foe's Bane previously, don't have it this time. Right, I'll just have to slash it at the site, try and whack it. Hope for the best. Right, disadvantage for all my rolls, don't I?
For now, yes. That is not going to do anything.
Well, that's 11, damn.
Can I approach it to hit it? I just realised I was on mute because I worry I might fall off the edge of the boat.
Yeah, I mean, if you did like a fumble or something like that, then that might happen.
Okay, let's.
Otherwise, sorry, I'd be assuming you're climbing up and they're rigging the mast or something like that to get like a good angle on it.
For trying.
That is a hit. Yes, that's a good hit at 5. Do you want to use fatigue to do extra damage?
An extra D4 damage? Not yet, because if I do that, all of my stats go down 1.
Right, that's fair enough. It's just because you actually managed to hit it. I don't know if you want to capitalise on that.
Yeah, but I'd lose my +1 to hit.
Okay, fair enough. I get one enemy. It gets 2 attacks with the sting. Someone's going to get hurt bad there.
Come on, go for me, come on.
So, well, I mean, if you want to Durdle, yep. So this is going to hit you for 5, and then I need you to make a DC 15 con check.
Is it poison?
It is poison.
It is poison, so I get advantage. Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to, in 3 rounds, you're going to drop to 0 points.
Nice, so that'll trigger my other abilities. Neat.
The second attack does not hit anyone, so can I add in an event here just so I don't forget it for you?
Unfortunately, Dart, I don't think we can afford for you to go down to 0 hit points.
I don't think we have much of a choice in the matter.
We do, because I have a restorative and it ends 1 poison or disease.
I've got restorative as well.
But I will let you go a couple of turns before I would use it on you. I guess if someone else gets poisoned, they might need it more. So
Yeah, I do have advantage to the roll.
yeah.
Do I also have advantage for like die checks as well?
Okay, that one guard got a crit, so they're going to do a total of 15 off of this thing.
Nice.
They are like running up with their spears and just jabbing at it because they've got the reach. I need to take this guy off here.
Oh sweet, so Implacable does trigger off of my Relentless. Cool, so I do get advantage on my dying rolls. Well, no, I get advantage on my Relentless roll, I should say.
Yeah. Your get up roll.
If I hit it with eyebite and it can't see me, it can still see the boat and everybody else, right? So that's kind of like useless to make it not hit the boat.
Yeah, it can't tar you specifically, but it can hit anyone else on the boat.
Can't hypnotize. I can't use bog boil because we're not on ground. I will attempt to use shadow dance, I think.
As big as a person within your range. So what is it?
I'm just gonna make a flying monster as big as a person. Like even if it's not normally that big, I'm just gonna make it that big.
So something that's in the air.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be flying around its face until it hits it or something to discover that it's fake.
Okay, so a decoy, basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right. May as well just keep trying to whack it because I can't really do much else. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not going to hit anything. That's right.
Welcome to Dungeons World.
Don't
Okay,
what have
so-
you done for me?
So I just want to, when does the timer tick by? Like I still have 2 turns left.
Yes.
It's
It's triggering like at the end of the combat turn. So like as we
Okay.
go into the new one, it's triggering.
So Yeah, I just wonder when the timer starts with it. So, I'm gonna try and stab the thing. I don't think that worked.
That is short.
I'm gonna hold off.
Okay. It's flipped like over, splashes into the water. And then I guess it's going to waste its next attack this turn as it kind of like as it lands in the water and it like goes deep into like shadow just below the surface towards this illusion that's floating, that's flying, and then it kind of leaps and twists up in the air right through the middle of this illusion, and that's going to waste its turn. Because it's out there, the soldiers are not going to. I'll have one of the soldiers throw a spear actually because they can throw spears. Oh, and he's gonna hit it. So one of the spears, he chucks it at it as it's like spinning up in the air at this illusion and does some damage to it. And guards have actually done a lot of damage this time.
Yeah, they're kicking butt. Okay.
The survivor ones from the last
It's
time.
fine
That's why.
because there's like another 8 hex tiles when you go across because of the storm. There's plenty of time for something to get you.
For goodness sake.
Do you want to use one of these right now?
The hypnotize not stop or anything. Yeah.
Hypnotize don't work on anything above level 3. Like I said, a lot of my spells are useless here. Like,
Not the optimal environment. Of course, remember, I mean, you're not stuck to just your weapons or your spells. I mean, you can make use of anything that's like around you as well.
yeah, so, I got 2 things that I'm thinking about here. Like, wouldn't the boat have weapons to defend against this? Is it not like our harpoon or something on here?
You could roll to see if you can grab or find one, yeah.
Like some kind of harpoon gun or something? I can't. There had to be something, or a cannon. They gotta be something to defend the boat with, right? They don't just cross this defenseless.
Yeah, of course.
I would hope.
Give me a dex roll to see if you can like grab hold of one.
Dex roll is real bad for me.
Yeah. You,
So I'll roll
yeah,
a 19.
you find this like inner stamina, this surge of adrenaline, and you run across the bow of the ship and grab one of the, like the harpoons that are like holstered at the inside side of the whatever that's fucking called on the boat. But you managed to grab a big harpoon, yeah.
Not that I have any stats to do anything with this.
I mean, I could just give you a spear and you can use that. There you go. But it's up, they speared it, splashes back into water, so you probably need to wait until it comes up again anyway. If you want to just tick by.
I kind of want to give this spear to somebody else who can actually use it.
Could, if you
Maybe I'll
wanted.
move close to somebody. I'll move close to. You said the guard threw his spear? So
Yes, the one
maybe
next
I'll-
to Dugdale, yeah.
Yeah, I'll move up to hand him a new spear.
Sure.
He's doing more work than I am.
He's the guard that's done all the guard damage so far, so he's killing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's doing more work than me. Like, hey man, I got you another spear.
Don't you jinx it. Don't you jinx it.
Okay, Tanic.
Alright, let's see if we get any luck. Look, this time
So
go
at
on.
this point, Tanic, you see it's came up, splashed back into the water, circled around, and now it's just this big, massive shadow just beneath the surface coming towards the boat again.
Right, so I won't be able to slash it with sword because it's not close enough yet.
Not unless
then.
you jumped on top of it or into the water, which is an option in the middle of the storm.
Yeah, which is a option, not the one we need to take.
And you have
but a option.
disadvantage because you're.
Yeah.
I'm detaching the world sickness while trying to jump on top of it and killing it in a bloody rage of roaring Tanics.
Or if you have something you
Yeah, I
can
can see
throw.
that working well.
You have arrows and a
Attack.
bow. Why don't you just switch to your bow?
I'll do that. I'm going to switch to Arrow's bow then.
So, you take off your other weapon, put the bow on. Okay, Diddle, so it's coming up, shadow in the water, getting ready to pounce, which it will do in its turn.
No, I can't really. I don't really want to throw my dagger at it. That seems a bit dangerous.
You could hold until it like leaps out of the water if you want.
Yeah, because my other option is to equip my elven longbow,
Yeah, it's also a good choice.
especially if it's going to be doing this. So I guess I'm going to do that. I'll equip my elven longbow.
Okay. It'll leap out of the water and strike with its tail. Everyone's imagining like up against the edge of the boat waiting to get it as it comes up, so it's got plenty of targets to choose from. I'm going to go for, I'll probably just randomize between these four. Targets, one, okay, so Durdle and the guard, basically. That's going to hit Durdle for 4.
Nice.
It's going to hit the guard, it's going to kill that guard that you just gave the spear to.
Oh,
Can I just pause?
yeah.
You hit me for 5 earlier as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like the first
Yes.
time. Yeah, cool. I think I forgot to put that in.
And you get poison stung again, but you're already poison stung, so I don't think there's any point adding to that.
Ooh, double poison.
Because I mean, it just takes you to 0, so it's not like it can double the damage or anything. Other guards, okay. This guy's going to throw his spear. Actually, he doesn't need to throw it, you can just hit it. It's miss. That's a miss. That one hits for 5. So it's now out of the water, over the ship, leaping over, dragging its stinger across, hitting people. It was like right above you, Godfrey, at this point. The guy that you just handed the spear to next to you just got stung in the chest and just died.
And died. Yeah. It happens. What would I need to roll to throw a Molotov at it, but not hit it when it's over? It's hit it when it's like going back into the water. Would it roll in water? Would it still be on fire? Like even though it went back into the water?
It would burn. It would put out when it goes into the water, but it would burn for the time before it hits the water. So you would still do
I don't want to throw it
burn
when it's.
damage.
I want to throw it when it's above us and then it land on the ship and burn the ship down. That'd be
I
bad.
would give you. I mean, it's right above you. It's massive. I would give you advantage. It's a dex check to hitting it.
I think that's my ankle. So I think I'm gonna try that
So just give me a dex roll, and you just got to beat
with
this
advantage.
AC. That beats this DC. No wait. Yeah, 19. Yeah, a 19 and a 1. You can both ends of the spectrum there.
Hey.
What's the damage on the motto? Do we have that anywhere?
I think it's like a D4, ain't it? I mean, hold up. Yeah, 1D4 each round for 4 rounds. Of course, it's gonna be put out when it goes in the
Alright,
water.
so give me
but-
a D4 then.
roll
As we saw, a
dice.
D4 could easily be a lot more. Okay, it's 2. I believe this round, Durdle, you're going to go to 0. Yes, that's right. So if you
So
get,
this is the turn I fall down.
yes, you're going to go 0, and then
Cool.
on your turn you get to do your roll.
Actually, when I reduce to 0 HP, I get to do my stuff. So if I get reduced now, I get to do all my things.
Oh, okay.
So first off, I will drop my HP to 0. I will use a charge of Relentless to try and pass a DC 18 con check. No. Cool. So then I get to do my. That's just the thing. So that's been used up.
Right, so that's
Times
just
0.
your thing, but then when you get to make your regular roll, it's on an 18, right? Rather than the 20.
18, 19, 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Tarek, so he throws the Molotov at it, there's an explosion of flame. It kind of, I guess it doesn't make any noise because it wouldn't be able to. And it's just kind of like now on the other arc, half of the arc of it splashing back into the water as it goes over you. What do you want to do?
I'm always trying to shoot my bow, but I'm trying to think anything to help cause additional damage. Got some fire.
It wouldn't do additional damage, you would just be doing your damage.
I just shoot my arrows at it then.
Yeah, you would just want to shoot it, because otherwise it's going to be in the water and you're going to have difficulty getting it anyway. You will not have your disadvantage to this roll because it's so close and so large.
And on fire.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to miss it, but you still managed to miss it.
Right, yeah.
I imagine you don't.
Fatigue.
Yeah, you could take
Right.
fatigue for a second if you want. It is very close to death, I will say.
Yeah, I think I will just take the fatigue and transit.
Even
Nope,
worse.
still. I had to use my luck earlier.
Don't know why you had +1 before and you didn't have +1 that time, but I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
I took fatigue this time, right? So he lost
Oh,
+1.
okay, that makes sense. Alright, Durdle, so it's a regular D20 roll. You need an 18 to get up. You're back up on 1.
And he get XP for going down, doesn't he? The little bastard.
Yes, you will get 3 XP because you went down. And they will give you a
Sweet.
battle scar. You lose an arm, so it's a permanent -1 AC.
Just to ask, how am I going to hold a shield and a weapon at the same time?
You can't. You'll need to choose which arm you're going to lose.
1 for left, 2 for right, and I'm going to imagine he's right-handed. Just give me a second. Oh, he lost his weapon arm.
Oh, he really is just the tank now.
Can you still heal if you shield blast somebody? In your forest? you got Goron with the horn instead, maybe?
I have an unarmed attack, so I can still
Yeah.
punch. Or headbutt.
That
With your head.
you get improvised weapon as a shield bash. If you smash me with a
Do
shield.
I?
Yeah, I would say that's an improvised weapon attack.
I don't have an improvised weapon thing, so
I'll give you one. It's not great, but it would be something.
it's probably better than unarmed. Literally, it says unarmed.
He's missing an arm.
I now need to see if it flees because it's so low down. It does not. It is angered. It's not an intelligent creature, so I don't think it's even going to think to like shake you off. And it's not going to ram because it's not that type of creature. I think it's just going to like turn around and just try to like tail whip before it hits into the water again. So that's going to be again at these 3. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guard. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Tail whip kills the guard. Final guards. I guess they're going to just throw their spears both. That one's a miss. And that one's also a miss. They lose their spears.
Okay, I'll just cast my 1 damaging spell I have.
Oof, nice.
Success, damage.
Good roll here could finish it. Oh, he does it. The killing blow
Max damage.
before it hits back, just before it hits back into the water again. Just this blinding flash at those eyes on either side of its wide head, and it just like splashes into the water with the full force of its body, and I guess it would float because it's a giant manta ray.
Wish for dinner.
Let's harvest that poison out of that tail stinger. We need some poison.
Can I get my arm back? Can anyone see an arm?
I think we had to cut your arm off. That's probably like how we saved you.
It's like Swindle with his leg. It's the poison that's done it to you.
Yeah.
So it's like
I imagine we had to amputate that
yeah,
thing.
it's physically it's physically there, but they have to like get rid of it before it kills you. Okay, so yeah, I mentioned one of the Loxtons runs over and he like pins you down, pulls off your sleeve, Durdle, like if you manage to pull your armor off, and he's like, "Oh my god, we can still save him." And he's like, he just grabs like a big butcher knife and he just starts like hacking at your arm. 1, 2, 3, and takes the arm off. And then you just kind of like blank out for a second from the pain. In fact, give me a con check.
Surely I get advantage.
Advantage, yes. Okay, you remain conscious even though you've had your arm dismembered.
So just Durdle just sort of watching this happen, and it's just like, huh. I've had worse.
Still high from the night before. They're still high from the night.
Jesus Christ, lost an arm. Holy.
2 more guards are now deceased. You're down to 2 guards and the lieutenant. The Loxton crew run over. Maybe man, they haven't got killed. They're fine. They pull Durdle off, bandage him up to stem the bleeding, put you into the quarters on a comfy bed, Durdle, and then bring you like honey mead to drink to try and keep your energy up.
Where's our Luxodon medic? Heal him.
I mean, we won't get. It's like the storm's still blowing, so they're still like holding onto the boat in the wind and all like shit. And they're like, we won't have one until we get to shore.
No, we have one. Where's our Luxodon medic?
You have a medic, and then Braz like pops up.
Braz, yeah. Where's Braz?
But we can
That's
come
gonna
back
be-
and do that next time. He can do that to start us off.
Yeah.
8 more rolls needed to get to the dock. That was just
I'm sure we can survive.
that was just the second one.
Holy.
It's a different game when it's not multiple small guys, right?
All guys we can
I-
handle is big guys we can't.
I should have just healed him, but I was like, I know Dota wants this down, so he gets his 3 XP and levels up. But I should have just cured him. I should have just done it. But I knew he really wanted that level up, so I was like, I'll just let him have it.
You get enough to live
Yeah.
up there. Actually.
Yeah, let him lose an arm.
Yeah.
That worked out well.
Man, like, I didn't want to, but he was like, yes, I get to use my other skills. Like, he was all excited about it, so I was like, I just won't do it, I guess.
Well, you'll get 1 XP anyway for beating it.
Yeah, he needed
Oh,
3,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, I'm 32 out of 30. I have enough.
Yeah, he needed that 3 to level up his. I don't know.
And 1 more XP. I'm fit 29.
With 8 rolls, it's likely at disadvantage. You're likely to get
Definitely.
next time. Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
Oh, someone's dying. Somebody's dying this trip. Probably me, being squishy, even though Dodo lost an arm.
Hey, well, yeah, I can imagine you're looking at him and how much health he has, and him going down. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
We always said we're gonna die in the ocean.
If you guys need me, I'll be below deck.
I'm useless. Yeah, I'm useless. Like all my spells are useless. I was like, bog boil. There's no ground. Like I'm gonna turn the boat into quicksand.
Not useless. You did the damage there.
Next time I think I'll
my
just.
level up stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, you leveled up.
Yeah, you click on the little arrow and it should walk you through it.
Yeah, you don't have to rest for that. You just level up when you get the XP.
I rolled 2 2s for my HP.
Hey man, that's 2 HP. That's like 25% of Godfrey's health.
20%.
Sorry, I stand
22,
corrected.
something like that.
Slightly less than 25%.
There we go. My level up is done.
Don't forget to adjust your max HP too.
Yeah, that will be today's session.
Yeah, we gotta heal him. But thankfully we got curatives and magic.
Yeah, you'll be
Can we grow my arm back?
I don't think we can grow your arm back, buddy. We might have to find like an artifact or something for prosthetic or some shit.
If we'll build one, we'll build you a new mechanical arm with a giant sword or something, or a hook.
We can craft you a blade on that shield. Like we could give you like a bladed shield.
That's a good point. Thanks. So you could get like a mechanical prosthetic arm that's just like a weapon,
Oh, that would be pretty badass.
and then that you would have a weapon. You just wouldn't be able to grab anything.
Yeah, something like Guts out of Berserker just pulls the cistern as a big cannon.
Well, it's not likely to be a cannon. It's probably likely to just be like your sword fitted as an arm or something.
Oh, we'll just get the Dragon Slayer sword then. That's a fair trade. No cannon, Dragon Slayer sword instead. This fucking 12-foot long blade.
You just trying to say hi to someone. Hi, whack! Knock somebody out.
I don't know what I'm thinking of. Is it Hellboy I'm thinking of? He's got the big ball and chain attached to his arm.
Oh, that's the monster that's
Yeah.
with him. Like he fires his.
Yeah, he fires
fist
it.
at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you need to get. There you go. That's what you need to bring.
I'm sorry if that was a bit sluggish, man. My brain is like mush today because I've had a week of terrible fucking not sleeping.
I've mushed today anyway, so don't worry. It worked at a good pace for me.
Don't worry, I'll blame Braz.
I mean, yes.
I should have just healed you. I shouldn't have done that.
I think how you're more upset about this than I am.
Yeah, because I need you.
I need you. If you're down, I'm next. There's no anybody else. It's me.
I'm still alive.
Those materials and stuff like that, we can use them to build it. Durdle and army feel guilty for it. Yes, you can do.
I'm already thinking about it. Like we had those elven textiles and that elven ingots. Like we might get back. I might be looking to find
We
someone
can
to make
build them,
something.
make him stronger, better, more mechanical.